All right, are we on? Uh, Check YouTube. All right, looks like we're on. We're good. We're good. Oh, shit. How does this work again? Oh, there. Howdy, Weird World. Coon, Shadow Western Chief reporting for duty. That's not who you are. Papa Scyther decided to expose Dread since he kept making up lies about me and the wiki. What did Dread say? Was he on Discord? Did I ban Dread? I don't know who I banned. I banned a bunch of people recently on the Discord for saying the N-word. People just keep saying it. I don't know what the obsession is, but goddamn. Hello, weird fellows. Hey, Jellyfield Panda. Good to see you again. Demolly, hello. Hello, Eldritch. Kept saying the wiki stole stuff from the Discord in regards to info on the wiki. Would that be a problem? If that was true? I don't know if that'd be a problem. First, hey E. How's it going? Jared, back for more, baby. Good to have you. Full convo between him and I here. Do I want to click this link? Alright, let's have a read. Hello, I have a deal to propose. I'm making Superhuman wiki from scratch. Guess we can read this. It's happening in the Discord. Like a personalized one on a personal domain, and it will overshadow the fandom one. So, the proposition is, once it's published, it's not yet out, you take down the fandom page and I welcome you into the wiki page. How's that? I'm gonna be real. Even if you wanted to take it down, even if I wanted to take it down, I couldn't. I lack the power now. Why not? Like art or games in general, website design is subjective. It's not art. Fandom is a shit platform. How long is this? Am I going to be reading for a long time? I'm not going to read all this. Jesus, it goes on for ages. Fuck me. All right. Maybe I'll give this a look over. It looks like competing wikis want to be made, which is fine. I don't really, that doesn't really bother me, but yeah, okay. You wanna do that? That's fine. But yeah. All right. Where was I? Actually. Oops. We'll just put that over there. Maybe I'll read it. All right. Hello, Crispy Chris. How's it been? Hello, Nagafish. What time is it out there? It is 10:16 a.m. Hey, Void Sight. What are we doing this stream? We're finishing off the fight, the Superhuman fight tier list. Where basically I'm just having a talk about the fights that we've done so far in the game. What I think about them, what my mindset is going into. It's mainly a discussion rather than tier list. The tier list is just like a fun little background thing. We're mainly just talking about some of the fights and how I like to write fights. That's what we're doing this stream. It's South Official. Doesn't all the info come from the game? You'd think so. Sex McGee. What the fuck? Why 2110 Weird World? Why not? I don't know. Is that bad for you? That sounds like a reasonable time. That sounds like a reasonable time. Damn, went out of order. Ah, oh, do you mean the Imgur link? Yeah, well, whatever. It's so fucking long. Yeah. That's a whole stream right there. Yeah, true. I do tend to fucking ramble on when I've got something to put in front of me to read. I could probably make a whole stream out of that, to be honest. I fucking I go on tangents a lot. Weird was competing. He got fucking butthurt that the fandom wiki became standard. Well, didn't the fandom wiki get posted first? What's the problem with fandom wiki? Is it like a public hosted site or something? Is that the problem? I don't really see how it makes a difference, but yeah, he'd more or less just be copy and pasting whatever we had. Yeah, that's probably what I would do if I was making a new one. I'm copying that shit. I'll read that exposed. Yeah. I love to blab about stuff. Yeah. Me too. Now the images are out of order. Yeah, I thought so. I'm pretty sure a lot of the info on the wiki is pretty wrong. That's what I got told on the server. I don't think anything I've seen there. Well, there's been some things wrong, but I don't think it's like especially wrong as far as I've seen. It seems to be mostly on track. He was mad because of ads, which aren't a big deal. Just use AdBlock. That's what I do. There's a browser comes with AdBlock, like pre-installed, so I don't even have a choice. It just automatically blocks all the ads. So yeah, I don't know. But think for a moment, they never say what is wrong exactly. Yeah, that does annoy me. When they say something is like wrong or like fucked up or something, but they don't give examples. That annoys me. My ears. Did I smack the mic? I might have smacked the mic there. Sorry about that. Thanks, Twitch now and ad. Yeah, ads. I'm being blessed by ads. Everyone's being blessed by ads. Jesus. Don't know what to do about that one, guys. But anyway, I was doing something. Oh yeah, we'll do the Twitter. We'll do the Discord. I do have Discord up. Give us a second. Okay. All right. Twitter. Do this. All right. What picture are we gonna use today? There we go. All right. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Finished Hotline Miami 2 yesterday, guys. Oh yeah, still got to finish that. Just don't have any time these days. I haven't had like fuck all time over the past week or so. Like I woke up like 2 p.m. yesterday, and I haven't been to bed since. I haven't gone to bed yet. I'm fucking tired as fuck. But I've got so much work to do. It's just it's a real pain in the ass. But yeah, I'll get back to playing games once I don't know if I'll either when I release the update or like when I'm leading up to releasing the update, when I'm doing like the bug fix stage of the update. But yeah, we'll get back to games eventually. But yeah, just gotta do some work first. Barely understood the story. Yeah. How many fights are left to rate? I don't even know. About half of what was yesterday. So when I saw the announcement, I almost peed myself. What do you mean? Which announcement are you talking about? I hate Twitch ads. Yeah. I don't know how to control them. Apparently, I looked on Twitch. They said you can like control them somehow, but I don't actually know how. Like if I could have them set to run at a specific time, people would know which times to avoid, you know? That'd be easier for me, but I have no idea how to fucking do it. Anyway. Alright, where was I? Ads while we're talking about ads? Yeah, true. Finally, I'm blessed. Hello. How are we doing, G, today? Doing today, yep. Hey, Port, how's it been? Altformer, yo, how's it been? All Out Silver Comic, all hail the weirdo VTuber. Thank you. YouTube remembered me about the stream? What do you mean? I always come here because of YouTube. Oh, so you get notified on YouTube, then you pop over? Is that how it is? Weird World, please make something to do with our points on Twitch. I have 8k of it. I can't spend because there's nothing to spend. I'm a consumer. I need to consume. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know what Twitch points does and what I can do with it. I don't know what they do. But yeah, once I get the update out, I'll focus a little bit more on the Twitch and YouTube side of things, because usually after I release a game update, I take a little bit of time to myself to do, whatever little personal projects I want to do some drawing, just some stuff for fun, play some games, stuff like that. So once the update releases, I'll get into that and I'll start doing a little bit more seriously the YouTube, Twitch stuff. Because right now I'm kind of like half-assing it, if we're being honest. And that's fine. But yeah. Once we, move on to the next update, I'll be ready to do some stuff. So that's probably when you can see your points. Get something to be used on or something. I forwarded the update on Discord. Woo, here's the Superhuman. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're close to the update, right? Depends how you look at it. Do you have a moustache, good sir? Sometimes. Not right now. When's the update coming? I don't know. How many days away is the update, approximately? I don't know, 365, around there. Two years if you keep asking, D-Mole. Yeah. Hey, Weird World. Honestly didn't think stream would happen today. Why is that? I feel like I'm pretty consistent. Like, one of the few good things about me is I'm usually pretty consistent. In my habits, at least. Consumer noises, capitalism. Everyone loves capitalism. I might be drunk. Yeah, nice. Jared getting gender bent when? I don't know if that's happening. It could happen. I want to see you playing Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Yeah. Could happen. Sidman, 59 days, 69. Would I play Elden Ring on stream? I don't know. Maybe. The DLC is coming out soon, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for it. Not until, the update and all that. Usually I'll play Elden Ring with one of my mates. Because even though the co-op system for Elden Ring is kind of like dog shit, we usually still have a good time. It's a good game to explore and discover things. And doing that with a friend is actually really enjoyable. It's one of the favorite things about it. Although with Elden Ring, I got I can't remember how many times I've beaten it. I've beaten it I've got 3 characters and I've clocked it on all 3 characters. One with my mate and then the other 2 solo. And then I beat those ones on New Game Plus as well. So I guess 5 or 6 times I beat it. So yeah, I wouldn't play the base game again because I've already played it so much. But for the DLC, maybe I'll play it on stream. Maybe. Elden Ring DLC in 5 days? Yeah. DLC going crazy, not gonna lie. Yeah, it does look fucking good. I'll say that. Jared equals Gared? I don't know about that. Alright. I mean Arab guy? What? Weird one. I'll rearrange the messages in the imager for you if you decide to read it later. I'm doing it anyway. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Bismillah. Explode? Yeah. Thought you would be busy with the update? Yeah. It goes and goes and goes. But having the stream, it's a nice little bit of a break, I can afford 4 hours. Or however long this goes for, which I assume will be about 4 hours. I can afford that. I can't wait for this coal fight. Jared getting killed when? Who knows? Fallout bomb Israel, please. Fallout. Good games. I want Tom dead. Oh yeah, Tom's Jewish. I keep forgetting. He speaks Hebrew. I just want a number / date to depress people, hoping that it's going to be June 19th. Just before Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't know about that. Can't wait to see the new paths being used. Weird World stream suggestion. Drawing gender-bent versions of characters. Femme Klaus would be hot as fuck. Could do. But then I wouldn't be able to draw them naked. So what the fuck would the point be? Could do. I'll think about it. Weird World will lose all his ACCs. I don't know what that means. Add clothes, Big Easy. Yeah, I don't know about it. Clothes. Yeah. Alright. Where have we got? Oh yeah, Tom is Jewish. Weird World says calmly. Yeah, well, who cares? You should make MC fuck his own female self using his towel. Who knows? Weird World Patreon exclusive those naked variants of gender-bent characters. Big brain moment. If it's gone on stream, then it's going to be public for everyone to see. So can't really do that. But we'll see. Yeah, we got some weird moon runes happening in YouTube chat. I don't understand that language, but that's fine. We welcome all kinds here. Weird World, can animals become superhuman? In a sense. Val did? Not really. Xing ring cocksleeve would be fun. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do in this game. We need FMC, XMC for real. I always says we need self-cest. Sometimes, sharing is caring, and sharing your own pussy is loving yourself. Mental health dope. There's a chance for my beloved. There isn't. We'll start off with that. But yeah. Song, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah. Nagafish by Lod. I need a super hound shadow. Even a monster variant would go hard. Yeah, yeah. We'll see. All right. Anyway, let's get on with it. We've stalled enough. Get to the point. Get to the list. Yeah. See how we go. All right. I did get the screenshot open. Didn't I? Did I? Sure, I did. I close it. All right. Here we go. All right. Actually, we got to. Hang on. Let me find the files before I commit to anything. Your list. All right. Where's that? Gotta load all the files. I added a few new fights that I forgot about last time, so we'll be doing those as well. Now we're gonna have a fucking repeat again. Yeah, we've forgotten. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, alright. Back on track. Okay, there we go. And the tiers were... Peak. Amazing, very hype, pretty hype. Very hype. Pretty hype. What's the rest? Alright and mid. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Val was turned by the unknown one, not a typical monster. By Lod, yeah. By the way, regarding Indra, how long would you say till we see him properly? Who knows? More FMC? Yeah, we'll see. Who the fuck is Indra again? He's in the game. These shadow cultists must be purged. I don't know about that. One of the chosen, and I believe the only one we haven't seen yet. Gotta play Red Dead? Yeah. Indra Uchiha? Is that an actual Uchiha? I don't remember. Patreon no likey incest song. Is the song asking for incest? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Puritans. Superhuman world is so downright odd that it's the only time I wish for incest in the game. Yeah, no. I need to stop walking with you guys. Yeah, probably. What we need is a fucking dragon. I don't know. In one of my games, there's going to be a dragon. I don't know if it's going to be this one. Weird World, will you expand on Shopkeep lore? How MC meet him? Maybe. Shopkeep's... No, I won't say anything. Weird World, rename Tier S to Superhuman. That does make sense. Oh yeah, by the way, Weird World, you're a Dragon Age fan, right? What did you think of the new Dragon Age trailer? And also Avowed, but I'm not sure you liked Pillars. I don't know what about Avowed. I did like Pillars. I haven't played 2 yet though, so there's that. As for the Dragon Age trailer, I don't know if I want to get into that. Maybe after we do the fight tier, I'll talk a bit about that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I have a lot of thoughts about that. About that particular trailer. And yeah, we'll talk about that maybe after this fight tier thing ends, if I still want to, because it might get a bit messy. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know. Weird World, the update is up. I can't stand the wait. Yeah, you just gotta be patient, man. Gotta be patient. How long has it been? 2 months? 2.5 months? You just gotta wait. Hasn't even been that long yet. All right? Just gotta be patient. All right? Those words made me cringe so hard my soul met God. Yeah, song. Listen to the man. Oh, lovely. Weird Coon. Would spare we shadowists. Fuck this rebrand shit. We dog clappers for life. I can never forgive Dragon Age for watering Kunari way the fuck down. Oh, shit. Yeah, they really fucked the Kunari up, didn't they? Jesus. I don't know if I want to talk about this now. Like, Inquisition. I didn't like the game, if I'm being honest. And one of the characters I hate a lot of characters in Inquisition. I hate the Iron Bull. I hear a lot of people like him, but I can't stand the motherfucker. I can't stand him. I don't know if I want to talk about it. I'm just going to get pissed off. I don't want to be pissed off when I go into the fucking Superhuman tier ranking, fight tier ranking shit, alright? Oh, God. Dog shit. Alright, let's get back to reading. Alright. I'll throw pork at you. Yeah. Derail the tier list. Stream to shit on BioWare. Yeah, true. Actually, can you throw to a plane at Scyther? No. I'm going to kill myself by... Yeah, see you, song. We'll miss you. All my homies hate dog clappers. No, that sucks. Iron Bull was cool. Yeah, a lot of people say that. But I fucking hate him. Maybe I'll talk about it later. But I fucking hate him. He's not the character I hate most in fucking Inquisition. But I fucking hate Iron Bull. God, I hate that motherfucker. Iron Bull is the Reddit idea of what Kunari should be. True. Desperately trying to backpedal interesting lore and alien culture. True. Alright, I'm done. Yeah. Alright, we'll talk about it. You ever play Stanley Parable? No, but I've seen it. So I'm already spoiled. Alright. We haven't even fucking started yet. Let's match up this fucking tier list with the old one. Get all that done out of the way. Alright. So we did Oscar versus Michael. That was peak. Klaus. Put that in peak. Aisheth. Put that in amazing. Nico. Went to amazing. Chimera. Daryl went to amazing. Deus didn't. Amazing. Danica, very hype. Daryl vs MC, also very hype. Where's the Gorgon? Gorgon, pretty hype. Bernard, pretty hype. Alice versus Oscar, pretty hype. Laurie and Alice versus Bat person, Bat monster, pretty hype. Goliath versus Alexis, pretty hype. Tiffany versus MC, pretty hype. Where the fuck is it? Clover versus MC, that's alright. This one was Elijah versus Kira. Where the fuck did I put that? Oh yeah, Elijah versus Kira is alright. Michael versus Daryl was alright. Angelina's little bat monster was alright. Laurie versus MC was alright. And then the first fight of the game, the bar fight, it was good. Alright, we're back up to speed. We're ready to go. It's not exactly, I don't know if that's half or not. This still feels like there's a fuckload left to do. Jesus Christ. But we'll get through it. We'll try and get through it. Close this. Yeah. MC vs Pink Blob was peak. I thought about adding that, but I didn't. I couldn't be fucked. Which year is MC vs Sura? We'll get to it, alright? It's not there yet. Give us a second. Jesus. Alright. It's odd not spending several hours arguing with chat over one placement of dog shit fight. Yeah. Just for Pink Blob? Nah. Pink Blob's done. Alright. Whip or Wet. Oscar's monster. We fight the original version. A fairly weak monster in terms of power, but he's got a kind of a broken ability. So he actually, I mean, he doesn't, he can't kill the MC because I didn't put a dead end in this fight. But he struggled a little bit before he went down. Yeah, depending on the choice. If you make the right choice, then he goes down pretty easy. But if you make the wrong choice, he struggles a bit. This fight, it was mainly like a precursor to the Chimera fight that Daryl will do later, because Daryl used a lot of this monster in his big boy Chimera. Did I put a lot? I didn't put too much effort into it, to be honest. But I did like the concept of how the MC would overcome it. Like the thing would like it would slow down the MC, but the MC's Mantis Fist comes out so fast that it still like hits him and does good damage. I did like that. Overall, it was alright. Yeah, it wasn't anything special. Whippoorwit is fucking cool. It's a cool monster. Help save Laurie. Yeah, if you choose it. I see Banshee Girl definitely teetering the line with what you can show here. I know. But she doesn't have the nipples in this one, so it's fine. Yeah. Alright, Clark. Wait, did we not already rank this one? Mid. This is mainly about the sex. Nothing really happens. Clark kills it, and that's it. Or you kill it because of the boost you got from Clark. Either way, the main draw of this fight was the sex scene, the gender bender scene. The actual fight itself wasn't really anything special. Kind of highlighted how much of a beast Oscar was for mutually killing it. True. Alright. Then there's Michael versus Alice. Round 1, training. Just after Michael got his powers. What do I remember? This fight. What do I think about this fight? It was kind of training fights even count? Yeah, I put the training fights in here. What did I think of it? There wasn't a whole lot of strategy or effort that went into it. It was good to like showcase the physical abilities of both of them. And you know, it's in character for both of them as well. So I like that. Otherwise, there just wasn't a whole lot to it. really, now that I'm thinking about it. There just wasn't a whole lot to it. I mean, it was cool enough, but it's pretty straightforward. Nothing really super interesting happened in it, to be honest. They're two fan favorite characters, but this fight didn't really do much. That was pretty meh, so mid to alright. Yeah. Alright. Daryl versus Dell. This is what this one is. This is where we first got to see what Daryl could do when he uses his equipment, practice the fight. He loads up a backpack full of shit that he can use. And it kind of brings back the Titan arms that he used to fight the MC in this one. You see he's got that super arm. He just kind of brings it back with the gun and the shield. This one I think was pretty cool. The shield, the idea for the shield, the material the shield's made of, I can't remember what it's called now, but I got the idea off Halo, because it's made of the same material that the Halo's body armor the characters use there. So there's that. I thought that was pretty cool. I think the way I used the way I differentiated Dell and Daryl's power, despite them being basically the same person with the same power, the way I differentiated the directions they went in as they fought, I thought was pretty interesting. With Dell going the liquid route, where he'd use his power to manufacture chemicals, and he'd use that crystal that he won with Laurie by defeating that water monster that you also fight Laurie with. I think there's a lot of small details like that I really like about this fight. So, yeah, I think there was some cool CGs in it as well. I had some cool shots. I had some cool shots in it. And there was a bit of emotion in it as well. Not a super amount. It depends on how much you sympathize with Dell as a character. Some people did, some people didn't. But, yeah, it's a tough choice that Dell had to make in his pursuit. I don't know if and that the Daryl clone had to make as well, what he wanted to do. Whether it be, to become the real Daryl, or, to fuse and all that. I think this was... It wasn't as good as the Daryl versus MC. So we're going to put it on pretty hype. I think it was pretty hype. It was pretty good. I liked it. It's kind of like one of the lower scale fights, because there's a lot of other fights happening at the same time. There was the MC versus big giant motherfucker Daryl. Then there was Alice and Laurie versus the big dog Chimera. And then there was Michael versus the other Chimera. So it was kind of happened in the middle of a whole lot of bigger fights. And it was kind of low scale compared to them, because these two were probably the weakest of the combatants. So there was that as well. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, I want to see Daryl use that crystal liquid in his next fight. Who knows? It's a bit overshadowed by Daryl Prime. True. What's up, Weirdwood? How are you feeling tonight? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm finally recovering from my fucking sickness that I had for the past few weeks. I feel like, I'm doing generally pretty good. Feeling pretty good right now. I'm a bit tired. I haven't been to... I've been up for 20 hours or something. So, yeah. I'm a bit tired, but other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. The Dell vs. Daryl fight was fucking JoJo fight. Outsmarting trickery is the only metric to win. Yeah, kind of. A little bit. Weirdwood updated the arrangement of the Dread exposure for you. Just refresh if you do read it. Yeah, sure. Also, gotta love ads. Yeah. How many fucking ads is Twitch going to run? Jesus. I've got to get that under control. I've got to figure out how to fucking control that shit. Dan is the man. Glad to hear it. Did you ever find out what it was? No. Never. Didn't go to a doctor. I could be fucked. I should have. I should have got it some antibiotics or something and got it fixed way faster. But I never went. Even the MC was overpowered by them, so it makes sense. All right. Next fight. Oh, Kenny. The Kenny fight. Yeah, here we go. This is an interesting one. One of my first big fights, large scale fights. A lot of people getting slaughtered. It's the first like super serious moment in the game where like people are dying left and right. Like the fight in the diner with the thugs and stuff. That was pretty serious. The MC's life was in danger in that fight, even though they were just humans. This is the first fight where things are getting real heavy, where people are getting slaughtered. You don't know what's going to happen, who's getting killed. So there's that to start off with. There's zombies running around everywhere because of Kenny's power. So there's that as well. Lots of shit happening in this fight. You get to see a hint of what Alice is capable of because she like in the early stages she's like jumps on his back and starts stabbing him with a knife, and she survives. So you get a little taste of what Alice is actually capable of. And if she had a stronger weapon, then well, who knows? Who knows? And then the MC arrives in a pretty cool fashion. He busts through the walls, his black hands, like rushing through. I thought that was a pretty cool entrance. I thought that was pretty cool. I also think the finisher was pretty fucking. You can kind of see it in the image here, where he's trying to like rip off the motherfucker's head while his tentacles are like stabbing into his arms, so he can't like snatch him off. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty cool way to end the fucking fight. Wait, did I not put fucking Ella versus Clark and Alexis on this fucking thing? I didn't, did I? Shit. Because that happens at the same time. We're going to include that. This includes Ella versus Clark and Alexis as well. They're all part of the package. All right? Yeah, they're all part of the package. Yeah. So, overall, I like this fight quite a lot. I think Kenny could have used some more fleshing out before I made him a monster. But I did, like, introduce it a bit with Ella. So, could be better. I could have made it better, but I still think it's in the amazing tier. I just really like the fight. I think it was a good first Savage fight. And I was pretty happy with how it turned out. Maybe I'd have to replay it to know for sure, because I haven't seen it in a while. So maybe if I looked at it, I'd think, oh, the drawings are fucking cringe and it's ugly or whatever. But I think overall, it was pretty fucking good. It was a pretty good fucking fight, I think. It mostly just showed off Alice, but not a lot, just a little bit. A tier? Yeah, I think so. It's pretty hype, I say. The way Michael uses Alice's power against her was interesting. Oh, this is talking about a different fight. Yeah, I gotta scroll down a bit. Kenny fight was amazing, if not peak. I don't know about peak, but yeah, I'd say it's amazing. Even had a dead end unique form too. Yeah, that's true. True. The dead end was pretty good for Kenny's fight as well. This is what sold me on the game, so very hype for me. Yeah. Peak, it's the first one with the feeling of danger and responsibility. Yeah, because the MC kind of like fucks it. Fucks it for everyone else, really. Pretty good. Helped set the tone, but it also kind of got overshadowed by Lexi and Clark versus Ella. Yeah, this is including Lexi and Clark versus Ella because I didn't add that fight into the fucking. I didn't add the fight into the goddamn tier list. So yeah, this is including Lexi and stuff versus Ella. So there you go. Yeah. Kenny is meh, but the whole context and consequences make it better in retrospect. Kenny is alright. It was in this fight where I decided to name the superhero persona Harem Master. Oh yeah, and this is where we first get our first taste of the armor, the first superhuman name, like superhero name or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of things that like sprung from the Kenny fight. A lot of stuff. Kenny fight had stakes, but the MC was still clumsy while fighting. The Ella X Hero fight, parallel to it, was hype as well. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the MC like being new to a fight. I think that was a good, easy peak fight then. I don't know if I'd say peak. What's the ranking so far? I don't know. You can all see them all. Kenny riding the waves for real? Lol, yeah. Amazing to peak then, yeah. You plan on retroactively fleshing him out in 1.0? I don't know. I don't know if it's right to flesh Kenny out. Having him kind of be like a random, faceless villain that kind of pops up as due to Ella's machinations. I also kind of like that. I don't know if it'd be appropriate to flesh out Kenny or not. I might a little bit, but I don't know if I'm going to do a whole lot. The fight itself, I might do some extra CGs for just to, show a bit more, but not too much. Not too much. Woodward, you did pretty damn good with Kenny, to be honest. Kenny was pretty distinct and clear from the other goons. Fuck James. Damn suck up hero worship shit. Actually, why does James actually worship Jared from the subway anyway? Oh, you find out. Maybe. It was a great brawl fight where the MC finally had to either nut up or shut up. Yeah. Pink hair didn't deserve that. Who's pink hair? Would you all name your superhero? Isaac? Crocodile? Yeah. I think Kenny is fine as a faceless guy. I think so too. Darkness? Yeah, that's what I call my hero guy. It was obviously supposed to be called Superhuman. Yeah. You already have that Vanadu, that monster fire because of Ella's in the form of the other pawn of Jared. Yeah. I thought it was cool since it introduced the monster armor. Yeah. I think there's a lot of good stuff stemmed from that fight. I didn't like the Kenny fight that much, to be honest, but also understandable because, like you said, it's the first serious fight. True. They struggled a lot against him, though. They managed to get him since Shin got involved. Are you talking about the twins? Yeah. Also, eating Kenny. Yeah, true. You could eat him as well. That's cool. I would never have thought Alice and Michael were strong. It was because they were junkies. Yeah. Bro, they were practically already partly superhuman. A little bit. Probably why they both made it through the transformation. A little bit. Laurie, Black Mamba was my superhero name. Weird World, I low-key felt bad for Kenny. He was smart enough to try and steer clear from Ella, but too weak to fight her, obviously. Yep. But could have beaten Jared, according to Ella at least. Who knows? Yeah. What was your intention for the MC's fuck up into leading Kenny into the masses? Later on, even a corruptionless MC doesn't really feel massive guilt. As for why he doesn't really feel massive guilt, just because, even though I kind of imply that it's his fault in the game, or outright state it depending on who it is. The news people kind of blame him, I think. But it's not really MC's fault. MC doesn't know who the fuck's down there. It's it depends on your intention. On your perspective. It's basically just to illustrate how the MC is. He's kind of a lot of people when they do fights, especially fights with a self-insert badass type MC. A lot of people feel like he should be a fucking G right from the start. He knows how to fight. He's a fucking expert. He can think like a fucking genius. He doesn't get stressed out. He doesn't get nervous. He doesn't get flustered. I don't like that. I feel like if the main character gets to that stage, it should be a progression to that stage. You shouldn't start there. That's where you should kind of end up. And so that's why I kind of MC versus Kenny. MC was very, very rough around the edges, very green, Not too green, because you want the MC to be a badass. You want the player to feel cool when you're playing as him. You don't want him to be like a Jake tier fuck up, but you don't want him to be perfect either. It's not really what I'm going for. Monster armor looks Predalien. Yeah, a little bit. MC was new to the game. Nah, don't do that. The way you gradually build him up was perfect. Yeah, that's how I view it. MC is an upcoming prophet. I don't know about that. Can't wait until we get to level 4 evolution. How would things have played out if the MC decided to run away from the party instead of fight? Alice confirms he would have survived in the movie theater. I thought about that. I was going to do a plot line where the MC is where Kenny is tracking down the MC, chasing him. And I don't mean immediately as he runs away. I mean, the massacre happens. Several days, Kenny escapes somehow, don't know how. And then several days later, the Kenny he comes for the MC. He's after him. And I thought that kind of storyline might be interesting. But I didn't end up doing it because, you know, the poll went the other way. So MC would have made Ella mad if he ran. Yeah, true. A failure to her, like Jake, probably. I love how we've all just end up using Jake as a measure of how badly someone fucks up. Yeah, well, he's kind of written in a pretty harsh way. What are the evolution's names called again? Yeah, it's in the game. All right. Klaus versus MC, round 1. All right. Klaus versus MC. What happened in this fight? I think the cliffhanger before the fight was pretty fucking good, where everyone gets hit by a truck, and Michael's kind of crippled, or he's slumped against the wheel. Alice is impaled by shards of glass and steel and stuff. I think that was a good intro into the fight, that car crash. I like how you woke from Alice's perspective, and then you watch as the MC kind of takes on Klaus. The MC puts up a good fight, but it's clear he's still inexperienced. Klaus has had his powers longer and is generally more powerful. It shows fairly reasonably. You can do some good things, in here you got the teeth here. You can stretch out your neck and bite the motherfucker. I think that's pretty cool. And then the fairy shows up as well, and you can kind of self-suicide and take him with you as one of the dead ends, which I think is pretty cool as well. Because, you self-suicide into the fairy's attack. So that was good. That was good as well. We had some good moments with this fight. But definitely not as good as the Klaus, the final Klaus fight, with the whole evolution and all that. I probably wouldn't say it's as good as the Kenny fight. It wasn't a super big climax. It was a good setup for Klaus. I'd say it's on par with Danica. It's on par with the Danica fight, I think. Maybe it's below the Danica fight. But I think it's on the same tier. It's a good introduction to Klaus, I think, as a powerhouse. You meet him earlier, but I think it was a good introduction to him. I'm pretty happy with him. I'm pretty happy with this fight. Very hype. Fairy thing that just casually waking up. Yeah. Is the fairy a part of the fight? Yep. That's less of a fight and more of a beatdown. Yeah, kind of. First time we see it chosen as well. Is the fairy chosen? Very hype. I could see what the outcome was going to be. Some guy coming in to save everyone. Also learned what number your apostle was as well. Oh yeah, there's a bit of lore happening as well. What if the MC plus Alice plus Michael plus Daryl plus someone extra end up being their own superhero team? Like a Superhuman Fantastic Five. Well, that's what all the other teams are. Liz and Amber, that'd be cool. I thought Danica / Laurie / Jake, but them being alive isn't canon. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. Alright. Yeah, I think that's fair. Very hype is fair. Now, the Jake fight. This was a long time coming. I set Jake up a long time. Okay, I think in terms of in-game time, it was a little less than 2 weeks into the game that Jake is first introduced, Fat Man. Getting bullied, getting pushed around. Actually, he can technically appear on the second day if you didn't gender bend into Amber. You see him get bullied by Jared, and Daryl makes a comment. That's his first introduction. But he meets Ella a little less than 2 weeks into the in-game story. And shortly after, about the 2 week mark, he gets the pill and he takes it. He becomes a superhuman. Wait, is that true? Yeah. No, wait. You meet it. No, he meets Ella 1 week into the game. But yeah, 1 week into the game, he meets Ella. And then the second week, he becomes a superhuman. So overall, he's about 2 weeks behind the MC in terms of how long he's been a superhuman. As it currently stands. Yeah, unless he's dead, then it doesn't really matter. But yeah, as it currently stands, he's about 2 weeks behind. Not a huge amount of time. Pretty inconsequential, but it's enough that the MC has gotten a decent lead over him. Also due to his own efforts as well, because Jake kind of coasts by a little bit at the start. He doesn't do too much. But he kind of makes up for that over time by having Ella as his like a little bit of a tutor, a little bit of an encouragement. And he learns some shit from her, and he kind of like bridges the gap and catches up to the MC mostly. Mostly. And this all culminates into a big fight where he takes over the Prime Minister's office, all the soldiers within, or the Secret Service or whatever you want to call it within, and makes his own like personal army. And then the MC has to, because he's kind of like fucking with the MC hardcore at this point. So the MC decides, yep, we got to put a stop to him. He's got fucking Daryl hostage. He's doing all kinds of shit. We gotta stop this guy. And so he invades and he fights Jake's army, and he fights Jake as well. Now this had some cool scenes, some real cool scenes. For one, there was the scene where you pick up all the guns of the soldiers that you've killed, and you start like shooting motherfuckers all around you. You've transformed into like a lion thing with a dozen tentacles as your head. You start just picking up guns and starting shooting everyone. And then there's a choice where you can take a more subtle one where you disguise yourself as a soldier and try and like blend in to trick everyone. We had some cool shit. We had Alice's first use of her big nuke attack. You know, the dark energy, the bomb. Good first intro to show how far Alice has come since the Klaus fight. Because Alice gets pretty overpowered pretty quickly. She like when she gets a bit of training, you know, she goes fucking crazy. So there's that. Yeah. And then you know, the long-awaited poison tentacle. Oh yeah. People have been wanting me to make a story or like a fight with the poison tentacle for ages. They've been waiting for that. People were waiting for that for a long time. And to be fair, I kind of like withheld for a little bit, and that's fair. And in this fight, it finally gets its time to shine, where you can't directly hit Jake because of his psychic powers. Well, I don't know if they're psychic. His power that stops you from like directly attacking him, and so you have to make do with just scraping him every time. And the poison like kind of like overwhelms him slowly over time as you get more and more into his body. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And eventually, you win. You come out on top. Daryl interferes for a little bit, but in the end, you overcome Jake. Yeah. I think that's the main points. What was I thinking when I went into this fight? Yeah, I struggled with this fight actually. This one took a fair bit of effort to do. It ended up pretty long, but it wasn't initially planned as that long. The Daryl fight made it end up longer. Yeah, but I wanted to have like an interesting way of having a mind control fight, because usually you see mind control fights in shows, they're pretty boring. Really, it's usually just they kind of like they find some way to be like to fuck up the mind control guy before he does his shit, or they like find a way to like resist it a little bit or something like that, or they lose. I didn't find it very interesting, and so I had to like try and think about how I wanted to do my own spin on it, and I think I came up with a few interesting ways. One was having the MC like come into the fight as Mia to like catch him off guard and get him like a free strike in to like soften him up a bit. And I quite like that. I quite like little bit of trickery happening in the fight. I like that. I also like that Jake had his army for the MC to fight. I thought that made it kind of interesting. It made for some good CGs as well. I like the MC's solution of molding away his ears to get rid of Jake's verbal commands. It doesn't work on his his pure orders that don't rely on his voice. But for the verbal commands, it solves a lot of problems, and I think that was a good solution. A solution that makes sense within the context of the story. I think it's good. And yeah. Anyway, enough talking. We're going to write this. Is it as good I'm torn between peak and amazing. I don't know if it's as good as Klaus's fight. I don't think it is. Klaus's fight is one of my favorite. I don't think it's like I'm not even sure I want Michael's up here, to be honest, because Klaus's fight is one of my favorites. So I don't know if I even want Michael's fight up here. But yeah, we're gonna set Jake down at amazing, right alongside Kenny, right alongside Nico and Aisha. It was a good fight. I like it, but I don't think it's up the top. I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there. Pretty hype to very hype. I had a few problems with how the MC fought at times, but that was explained in the game after the update. You talking about the Kenny fight, or are you talking about the Jake fight? I'm not really sure. Jake used his power as a crutch. Yeah, true. A lot of superhumans do. Weird word encouragement. Let's call it that, lol. Yeah. Straight up bullied little bro. Yeah. Lion thing with the guns was fire. I thought so. Yeah. Hey man, I remember you mentioning doing a comic for Superhuman before being a game. Not for Superhuman. I was wondering if you ever thought about revising this idea. Maybe use a comic to expand the Superhuman universe. I thought about it, but it's too much effort. I like the visual novel style. It's a very efficient way of writing a story, in my opinion. Maybe make a team of extras of the dead superhumans, Jake, Laurie, Demi, so they can appear back in the story. Maybe. This fight is peak for me. I quite like this fight. Mental characters are dope, plus the threesome with Daryl. True. Yeah, the three-way fight with Daryl was pretty good. Guns are cool. They are cool. MC fighting the entire army was spectacular. Lots of choices and lots of morality. Oh yeah, there was a bit of morality, wasn't it? Whether you killed the cops or not. Because in the end, the cops are just innocent bystanders. Well, not bystanders. They're just innocent dudes, really. They're just being controlled by Jake. So there's a bit of moral choices happening there. I'm surprised you haven't used the poison toxic dude who was hitting on Alice as a sub for Big Bad Mini Arc yet. I don't know if he's worth that much effort, but yeah. Alice and MC kill around 1,000 people there when you go the corruption route. Yeah. There's a lot of people, a lot of dead people there. A lot of innocent security, soldier, cops, whatever they are. Now we get to wait another age for the electric eel. Yep, just got to wait patiently. Weird World using poison on Jake makes me really like Superhuman. I'm glad to hear it. I hate when authors forget powers. Yeah, true. And one of the problems is that sometimes powers get obsolete over time and then you just get less and less uses out of it. It's a difficult thing to balance. Also, you beat the shit out of Clone Daryl. Yeah, that's true. Daryl was a right cunt in this fight and I loved it. Good to hear. Some people got really pissed, but I think it's appropriate. I thought it was appropriate. Also, get to see the first again if you hear Jake. True. This is tied with Klaus as for my favorite fight pre-Valravan. Amazing. It is peak, not peak. I love the idea of Jake utilizing sectors as weapons. We ever gonna see him do something like that again? If he's alive, Hero could let him use prisoners or some shit as goons or use the superhumans. Yeah. Who knows? Could do. So if Jake ordered MC to forget about him, would it work since MC has memory powers? No. Or he could mind bend some weak monster King Solomon style? I don't know about that. I always think Michael's fight when he's human are the best something. Something about a human besting a monster through their own wits and abilities are peak battles for me. I agree. Rebus infected Daryl. Rebus is half female. Yeah, true. Too bad. I would love if you could expand things you couldn't show properly in the game. Didn't have time for or explore different perspectives from other characters. Yeah. But a comic, if I were to do that, I'd just do that in a visual novel because it's just, a comic's just too much work. All right. MC did say his memories are more secure than most. True. All right. Alice versus Laurie. Alice versus Laurie. It was... What was I thinking? It was just in training simulation. So no harm, no foul. Nothing really serious happenings there. Alice kind of tears her apart. So there's that. It's kind of... Laurie takes kind of a hit to her pride as a result of that. It kind of influences her character later on when you go down her route, if you go down her route. Because she realizes she's not really suited for battle. So it kind of influences Laurie a bit. It kind of shows why Laurie isn't one of the better fighters out there. As for what I think about it, is it alright or is it mid? It's not as good as the MC versus Laurie fight, I don't think. So we're going to put it mid. Yeah, it's just it was good for what it did. It did its purpose. Like it fulfilled my what I wanted pretty straightforwardly. So yeah, that's alright. We have a Laurie route. There's a little Laurie side route. Alright to mid, another simulation fight. Yeah. Fight was alright. Alright. Yeah. Mid to alright seems fine, but I'm just going to put it in mid because I think the MC versus Laurie fight is better. The crystal armor is great. Too bad she didn't use it. I mean, she couldn't use it at this point in the story. She didn't know how. Alright. It wouldn't work on Alice anyway. Unless she like hugged her or something. Anyway. Ella versus Laurie and her first partner. I forget his name. This is Ella's first time in her 5th evolution. Yes. Motherfucking ads. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Ella just recently evolved and a couple of hero agents come and try and fuck her up. This is pretty good. Jake kind of he fights Laurie briefly and he kind of kicks her ass as well, to be honest. And Ella was pretty brutal. I like that she tears off the other motherfucker's head. Pretty savage. And how she uses her power to warp the ground and also warp his attack. Like make it bend and break under her power. I thought that was all pretty cool. Ella with that different aura. Yeah. Troy and Laurie. Yeah, Troy. Yeah, versus 5th Ella. Yeah. What do I think about this? It's definitely better than any of the simulation fights. Yeah. It's pretty hype. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good showcase of the change within Ella. It didn't go too much of this, too deep into her power, but she had some good moments here. She had some good moments. Honestly, Ella was mostly the highlight of that fight. Yeah, true. They were just along for the ride. Yeah, it was basically just Ella flexing on him. Really, that's just basically what it was. To be fair, that's true. Ella with her domain expansion, so hype. Yeah. All right. Michael's simulation fight. Rock monsters. He kind of just barrels through them, beats up the one controlling him. It was mid. It was alright just to show what some other heroes... It's kind of like fleshing out the world, showing what some other heroes are capable of. Yeah, so it was alright. It was pretty mid. It wasn't anything special. Pretty low effort. Didn't do too many CGs or anything for it. It was just there. Now, Michael versus Daryl's Chimera. Michael versus the Chimera. This is an interesting fight. I probably should have included this with Alice's. These ones are basically the same because they happen side by side. Alice versus the Chimera and Michael versus the Chimera. They kind of happen side by side. And kind of parallel to each other in a way. Michael first discovering his power as he starts off almost fighting as a human. He has the physical strength of the human, the durability, the speed. He has all that, but he doesn't have a power. So the way he fights is almost exclusively as a human. He's got his guns. He's got his machete. They're unique, special guns and machete made by Daryl. So he's got that. But he's basically fighting the first fight, half of the fight as a human, and then as things get rough, he gets poisoned. He gets fucked up. Because the Chimera can cheat and fucking regenerate. And then things get a bit tougher. Oh, he also they kind of try and trick each other into thinking that either of them is honorable. They lie to each other in their introductions and they don't reveal the full extent of their power, and they kind of do the sneaky shit towards the end. And I like that they kind of had a little bit of a dynamic like that. That was good. I thought that was cool. Yeah, and then last half of the fight, Michael's kind of getting fucked over. And this is when Alice comes in. We switch over to Alice. She's fighting her Chimera as well. She's getting fucked up. Her Chimera's got minions and shit as well, so she's not just fighting the Chimera. She's got a swarm of minions that she has to get rid of, so she's trying to bomb the shit out of them. So she's having a hard time, and then Clark's energy is still going inside her. So she's crippled. She was crippled from the start of the fight. She was barely standing. And then as she fights, she just gets getting weaker and weaker. So they're both in a kind of fucked up situation. And then as things get to the peak, they both kind of go through their own little situations. Alice evolves, mainly due to the energy Clark has inside her. And Michael discovers his power, mainly by heavy contact with the corpses of the minions that he killed earlier on. And I think this simultaneous awakening, I thought it was really cool when I did it. I thought, yeah, people are going to like this. This is definitely something people are going to like. And they did. The overwhelming majority of people thought, yeah, that was a fucking awesome fight. These characters, yeah, they're pretty fucking cool. They're pretty fucking cool. So, yeah, and then obviously once they get their awakening, they start the fight turns around pretty quickly. Alice starts kicking his shit in. He starts fucking dominating. Her new powers, they're coming the new abilities you get in evolution. They kind of come in waves. You kind of have realizations of them as you're in your trance. You start using them, and Alice doing that on the Chimera, understanding her new power was kind of cool. I thought that was really good. Then Michael finally getting a power of his own. I thought that was a good moment for him. Michael's not a very emotional guy, but it was a good moment for him. You can have good character moments without emotion, And yeah, he finally achieved what he wanted, and he started winning as well. He wasn't tossing him around like Alice was the other Chimera, because he's still level 1. He's not as powerful as Alice, or anywhere close, to be honest. But he's turned the fight around pretty significantly, and now he's starting to win the fight now, which is kind of crazy considering he's fighting a C rank, even though he's only level 1. And yeah, they both kind of have a simultaneous finish where Alice uses her new move, Michael uses his new move, and they finish both Chimeras off at the same time. Really fucking cool. Really fucking cool. And I'd planned this one a little bit in advance, so I kind of figured it would go over pretty well. But yeah, I think when I went into the fight, I was hoping to make both characters look cool and do both characters justice, and I think I managed to do that. So we're going to put both in amazing. I think these two kind of count as one, really, because they happen at the same time. But yeah, I think they're both worthy of amazing. I'm not going to put them on the par with the Klaus fight, but I think they're definitely, the two of them are on par with the Jake fight for sure. See you guys. Good day, Weird World. See you, song. Also, Michael's power requiring death is fitting for him. Yeah. I'll go do some stuff today. I'm not in the mood for the streams. Oh, too bad. Amazing, no less. Very hype. Michael getting his power was amazing. Very hype. Very hype for real. I like the lying, but the Chimera was a bitch for the regen. True. You got to play it clever. Pretty hyped, to be honest. I don't know why. Didn't generate the same hype we got from the previous fights for me, at least. Also, Michael's power requiring... Oh, yeah, I read that. Scyther, save it. Good. Yeah. The soundtrack was amazing at that part. It got me hyped, very hyped. That's why I like it. Like you, always doing your job as fine base the fuck. I don't know what you're talking about there. Alice's fight was the better of the two. I'm kind of counting them as one in this one. But do I think Alice's fight is better? I'm not sure if I do. I might do. I'm not sure. I don't know. I kind of count the two fights as one. Michael and Chimera was fighter with a warrior soul. They respected each other with fair play. Yeah, they respected each other until they didn't. Yeah. Now, nothing we never saw before the fight, to be honest. Michael was happy with Daryl at the end of the fight. Yeah. I mean, he helped Daryl in a way, helped him accomplish what he wanted to achieve. Oh, the Chimeras are C. What's monster Daryl B? What? I don't understand the question. Do Klaus's evolutions and those that could have survived if he survived only increase his plasma control and output? Do some evolutions not grant new abilities, but more control over one powers instead? Yeah, that's basically it. Don't always get a new skill. You might get some new variations of skill. No. And if Klaus went through like a proper evolution, he'd get something. Dude has like 5 abilities in just his first evolution. Klaus? Yeah, he had a few. Monster Daryl was C+, Rebus Daryl was B. Yeah. I was talking about the Chimera, not giant Chimera. I mean, like the one Michael fought. Rebus fight. The final fight of the invasion arc. I've talked about this a fair bit. I think it was peak. This is one of my best fights. One of my most high effort fights. The amount of drawing I had to do for that was a real fucking pain in the ass. I mean, the whole arc, to be honest, was a real fucking pain in the ass. I think it took me like 4 months or something. Like probably the longest update I've ever done. It was a real fucking pain. But I think it was worth it. The action shots, for Daryl's monster design, like in his Rebus form, I think it was fucking awesome. I think that was a really cool design for Daryl in his monster form. Like the Chimera, they were alright. Like the big one was alright. The small ones were pretty good too. But I think this Rebus form was really fucking cool. Number 1. Number 2, I like his powers. Going from, the Chimera using basically everything that they've got stocked inside him to how, as the Rebus, he goes back to his more traditional fighting style by creating weapons for himself to use by using the material of other monsters. I think that was cool. Obviously, the MC getting his evolution during this fight is fucking awesome as well. Like the introduction of the armors, the spear and all that. Yeah, good shit all around. The choices were good. How well you do in the fight determines whether or not you can save Laurie. That was cool. I think just all around, I was very satisfied with this fight. It's a bit long, but I mean the whole arc, is a bit long. But this fight itself isn't that long. So yeah, this is one of my favorite fights in the game, for sure. Klaus our main character vibes for real? I don't know. In fairness, there is a lot you can do with plasma. True. Peak. Fallout Silver Comic. Peak and nowhere else. Peak obviously amazing, or at least for me. I would put Valravn and Klaus over it. The soundtrack fucking slaps during this fight. Glad to hear it. Yeah, Rebus Daryl was cool as fuck. Peak, hope we see it again. Who knows? As a Rebus, Daryl gets his cockiness back. I don't know if he's necessarily cocky as the Rebus. He doesn't really say much. But, yeah. Alright. Another fight from that whole arc is Laurie versus the Chimera. Where she finally reveals her crystal armor, unveils it. Her new move, her crystal armor. Freezing like the drones that the Chimera summoned to fight for it. Yeah, Laurie had some pretty good moments. That armor was sick, very hype in my opinion. Yeah, Laurie had some good moments. I'm quite happy with how Laurie's character turned out. Like, the beginning was a little bit soft for Laurie, but I think the midway of Laura's character was fleshed out quite nicely. And I think the end was done pretty well with her final fight, like kind of wrapping up her character, facing her fears and becoming like a close combat fighter, getting in the front lines and doing her shit. I'm pretty happy with how this fight kind of like showed her, showed off her character. So I'm going to say it's very hard. It's not as good as the Michael and Alice fight, in my opinion, but I think it did a good job. It did a good job. I put some effort into it too, so yeah. That fucking armor was sick. Yeah. That was hype, which reminds me to be sad again. I still like having her head blown off though, for the culture, of course. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Tired. Laurie deserved a moment where she was actually winning. Yeah. Sorry, I just got distracted for a bit there. Yeah, and I think she got that moment. She didn't beat the Chimera, but she did good. She did good. Armor and sword, baby. Yeah. Question: how the hell do you pronounce that Ella sound when she makes? Is it like a head nod or is it like humming? Sort of like humming. Laurie dying made me very upset. I didn't know how far back I needed to go. I just restarted the game. God damn. Yeah, how'd you know you could even save that? Yeah. Yeah, bro, the soundtrack during and after the hero arc and Battle of the Diamonds was 10 out of 10. I'm glad to hear it. Question about Rena and Dietz. They are half siblings, right? Want to make sure I got that right. That's correct. Half siblings. Yeah. All right. We're happy with Laurie's fight. We're happy with that. I didn't, but there was hope. Well, your hopes are answered. I mean, if you end up getting able to save her, because yeah, you can save her. All right. Long fight versus Liz's captors, Mr. Long and his two friends from college. I'm going to include both when the MC kills him and when Liz kills him. There's two different variations of the fight, and I think that gives it a few extra points just intrinsically. The art for it wasn't particularly good. I didn't make many custom CGs, like apart from this one. But I think it was kind of cathartic, killing the guys on the NTR route. I think that's kind of cool. I think that was it felt right that you could do that you could kill these motherfuckers. And I also think it felt right that Liz is able to kill it if you don't step up. I think it had even though it wasn't the most high effort of the fights I've done, I think it was a cathartic fight for a lot of people. A lot of people, they enjoy the ability to kill people like that. I wouldn't, but then again, I wouldn't say it's hype though. Nothing really hype happens. But then maybe it's hype that you get to finally kill the motherfucker. I'm going to say pretty hype, pretty low effort in terms of fights, to be honest. But I just think its placement and its role in the story just makes it pretty hype. I think it's a good job. Yeah, you turned one of his friends into a ball of flesh. True. Was hype. You got to put your tendrils in some dude's skull. Yeah, corruption for the win. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Moving on. The Asura fight, aka Nico trying to get you an A rank kill. Yeah. One of the purposes of this fight is to kind of show off how powerful an A rank monster is. Like the fact that you needed to have both his arms, well, not both his, two of his arms cut off and blinded just to put up a fight against him. And he's not even able to use his powers due to the blinding. So, yeah, I think this was pretty good. It takes 3 hours to beat him. So you're like running low on power, and Nico does help you with the portals. It kind of shows off how savage like an A rank fighter is. Like, and by extension, how powerful a level 4 superhuman would be. Because if it takes this much to beat like a crippled fucking what do you call it, A rank monster, then imagine how much it would take to take down a level 4 superhuman. So it's not an easy thing to do. You're probably not going to be able to do it by yourself. Yeah, and not unless they're like fucking really in a really bad way. They're really fucked up already. And I like that. I also like that even despite all these facts, you do actually end up getting an A rank under your belt. Kind of helps your reputation. I think that's cool. Little boost from Nico there. And I think it kind of, in a kind of weird way, it kind of expands on Nico's character a little bit. Kind of makes you consider what she's about, what she's thinking, in a very subtle way. Like she doesn't come too out with it, and I'm not sure people really got exactly what I wanted, but I think it's kind of good that they didn't. I think a little bit of subtlety, a little bit of a personal interpretation, I think that goes a long way. That's another reason I like this fight. So yeah, all in all, I'd say it's a very hype fight. It's good. I think it fulfilled its role pretty good, especially for like a side route kind of thing. I think, yeah, I put a lot of effort into it, to be fair. I remember putting a lot of hours in this one. So yeah. That's how we go. Killing powerless people must return. Yeah, we'll get around to it. There just hasn't been a lot of humans really in the story lately. That's all. Amazing. Because Nico simping goes hard. Yeah. Okay, Nico simping hardcore part 2. Part 2, isn't it part 1? I guess it depends what you count as part 1 and 2. Assurance was amazing at the very least. Asura. One of the perks of this fight was we got to spend time with Nico. I think a lot of people would appreciate that. Or is that part 3? I don't know. Goddamn autocorrect. Yeah. Asura had powers. Yeah, Asura has powers. What were they? Oh, who knows? Asura is amazing, almost peak. I don't know if I go that far. Nico was a wing woman time with that monster. Yeah. I would say very hype since MC and Nico fighting together was good. True, yeah, it's a very limited way of fighting together, but I think it was good. And I do think it shows how powerful rank A's and level 4 superhumans are. I think it's a good example of that. Of kind of like how outclassed the MC still is by some of the monsters out there. I think that's good. But also that even if you're outclassed, there are circumstances that can allow you to win, even if that is the case. I like the part where we went on missions and gradually grew stronger in these hype fights, especially one with Nico. Yeah, I like that too. Nico herself put a lot of hours into... Yeah, 3 hours specifically. True. Yeah, she hung around at least. Yeah. My girl with the fake tits, Lauren, got robbed. Need that dream teacher fuck scene? Yeah. MC could do it too. Yeah. Maul subscribed with Prime. Oh, thanks, Maul. Appreciate that. Nice. Thank you, Garney. Fight was alright. The fight was very hype. Michael managed to use his powers. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. What were we talking about? Oh, the Asura, yeah. Yeah, but that's why I put the Asura. Right, this is Jake round 1, aka the day he makes you shoot yourself in the face with a gun. It's like your prison confrontation where it's finally revealed that, yep, Jake's the one who's been fucking with you. He put you in prison. And I think that was a good reveal. I don't think many people thought, oh yeah, fucking Jake. Yeah, he's the one who put me in prison. I don't think a lot of people had that experience like, oh yeah, Jake is doing something, isn't he? And he did have that goal of kind of fucking with the MC, didn't he? Yeah, I think this was a good reveal. This was a good reveal that Jake was the guy responsible. The mind control stuff of like battling with your own mental state to like kind of resist Jake's orders. I like that. I thought that was cool. What else? I think the discussion had a fair amount of variations depending on whether Jake liked you or not. Although I don't know if I should include the discussion into the fight. But yeah, it was a long time coming, this confrontation. It was a long time coming. And for that fact, we're going to put this one in very hype as well. I think it was good. It's not very action-packed, really. It's really just you trying to battle off his mental powers. But, you know, it was pretty good. Pretty hype. I did like the Apostle versus Apostle clash. If you fight him, yeah. I like that he can just shoot you a bunch of times. Yeah. Right. Now, this would be my first real fight, not including the bar fight. This would be the first real fight where you fight the gunman in the diners, and you figure out, hang on, I'm kind of bulletproof. Not in the sense that they bounce off me, but in the sense that I'll heal from a bullet wound. This is the way you kind of find the. Is this the first instance of regeneration? I think this might be the first instance of regeneration. Yeah. So yeah. Basically, Ella tells you to meet her in the diner. She doesn't show up because, of course, she doesn't. But instead, some fucking Aldane thugs that they hired are showing up to come fucking get you. You have to fight them off. Yeah. For such an early fight, I think it was pretty good. Yeah. It had a good dead end too, where you actually kind of, like, this is long before Hero is introduced, but you kind of like meet Alexis and Clark. I think that was cool. Yeah, I think that was cool. So yeah, it had a good dead end. The actual fight scene itself was a pain in the ass to do. I remember that. Oh god, it was a pain. I was very inefficient at this point. So yeah, there's that. A decent amount of CGs for such an early fight. Yeah. I'm going to put it in pretty hype. Overall, it's pretty low quality compared to my later fights. Because, you know, my first real fight, you can't expect it to be perfect. But, I don't know, I still think it was pretty good. For its time, it was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. Not too much at all to say. There's a lot of variations, like if you didn't train, you get fucking killed and stuff. You have to run away. You can choose to run away straight away if you want. Yeah, snatch his gun with the black hands. It's the first time we see the black hands in action as well, like tentacles and stuff. Yeah, I just think overall, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Weird World, did they intend to kill the MC or just capture him? Initial intent was the capture. It was the first time he regenerated, and he was surprised when the bullet fell out. I do remember, yeah. For how early it was very hype. Would have been funny, kind of funny to meet Klaus around this time. Yeah, it would have been. Malik appeared too. A mention of him, yeah. Was kind of epic. Or actually, does he actually burn you at the end? Yeah, he probably does. The escape is only alright. Yeah, the escape is just there. The route where you kill them is very hype, since it reveals the MC to be on the morally grey or dark side. I agree. Ever thought of making a gallery for dead ends? I have. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, though. The cafe scene was what hooked me when I started playing. Yeah, okay. Good to hear. Did we ever see the tail again? The MC developed in the dead end? Yeah, it shows up. It shows up when you in the Klaus fight, I'm pretty sure, actually. Like this kind of tree-like tail. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Nico fight when she breaks into Sin. She has a brief skirmish with Aisheth and with the Hexen Ring. Yeah, so there's that. It was pretty good. Aisha doesn't really do too much. She's kind of playing around. Nico doesn't really get a chance to do much because she's getting like gangbanged. So it was that. A little bit short. It gets cut short. The MC arriving and kind of smashing Aisha through the floor with like a lot of physical strength. I thought that was a pretty good interruption on the MC's part. But other than that, there's not too much that went into it. I think it was a good end to the Sin infiltration. I think it was a good like a finisher for that. So we're going to put that in pretty high. Sin infiltration route, it was a pretty interesting route. And I think Nico appearing the way she did was a good finisher for that. More Nico screen time, which automatically makes a peak. Yeah. What made it impressive for me is that Nico did that while using up a decent amount of power after breaking in. True. Although she didn't really get the chance to do too much. How small can the MC get? Can he get smallest bacteria and viruses? Not that small. Well, maybe. It depends. It was pretty hype. Yeah, I'm still fucking tired. It was pretty hype in my opinion, but if the Nico scene is included, then it's peak. I mean, it's all about the Nico scene. All right. Prison fight, where you fight Alpha Breaker for literally a second. I thought this one was pretty funny. Alpha Breaker like smacking you over the head with a fucking barbell. I thought that was pretty cool. Smashing your head into the bricks. And then, you take the barbell from him and then you just chuck him away. I thought it was all pretty good. Give Alpha Breaker his dick back. Yeah, true. Maybe if he earns it back, all right? He's got to earn it back. This one, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, there's nothing really happened. Let's be real. Actually, no, I'm going to say it's all right. Just because I think it's funny. I think it's a funny fight. Just for that, I'll put it all right. Yeah, it was all right. I didn't do a whole lot for it, but I still think it was all right. It was pretty good. And when the part where you speak with her and she shows them puppies? If so, then it's... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I get you. All right. The Divana fight, round 1, solo versus Nathan / MC. 1v1. This was a very serious fight. MC wouldn't use his powers because he didn't want to expose himself. Divana was kind of just playing around with her monsters. She wasn't really fighting. She kind of just conjured a little few tricks to see how the MC handled it, and yeah. Throwing the weight at his homies was amazing. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. Her powers are broken though. Yeah, Divana's powers are very. They can be pretty crazy, but it's a matter of how she learns to use them as well. But yeah, Divana just playing around for a bit. The MC also kind of playing around because he doesn't want to show his thing. So all in all, yeah, it has some cool moments. You getting eaten and then killing it from the inside. But overall, I think it was just all right. Just that both of them not really trying very hard. It's just like kind of a meme fight, really. Next. What was the father's name again? Nathan. His model is very cool. Yeah, for a human. Oh, I guess not really a human anymore. For a baseline superhuman. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The Miniac fight. The old Miniac fight. Where you start off... Yeah, where you're working with Tiffany because you want to like capture specimens and stuff like that. Figure more out about the superhuman world. And yeah. So you hunt 2 in the sewers. Not too much of a challenge. You can take 2 pretty easy. You're a level 2 now. D ranks aren't that a big deal for you. You can take 2 down. And so you do. And there's a sex scene even involving when you take 2 down. Because they kind of want it because they're fucking the breeding type monsters. So there's that. And then later on, they run away because they know they can't beat you. And they get above ground and they fuse in front of a bunch of humans. Then this and that happens and the MC ends up going giant as well, at least if you want to win. And I think that was a pretty cool fight. I think there's some pretty cool scenes with that. Not even counting that there was a sex scene that went into it, which, that's pretty cool as well. But yeah. The kaiju fight, yeah, like you said. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Throwing the weight of his homies, yeah. Big Lady is pretty hype at least. Those slutty minions, Memory Mommy, put them in their place. Yeah. Kaiju fight, amazing. Was pretty hype because we got to subjugate it. Pretty hype, honestly, because you got kind of speak to them for a brief moment. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. Overall, yeah, I'd agree. I think it's generally pretty hype. It's not one of my better fights. Yeah, I think I mentioned this before. This was originally going to be Valravan's fight, where you'd hunt with Tiffany for a monster and you'd encounter Valravan. But I saved him for later because I had some bigger plans for him. I liked the way I wrote his character, so we saved him. And I think the Miniac made a good replacement, just because we already kind of foreshadowed him with Kenny, or foreshadowed her or it with Kenny. So putting the Miniac in there, I think that was a good choice. I think it was the right thing to do. Weirdworld, you said that in a prior stream, I remember it because I wrote it as fuck ASF on the wiki. I did say that in a prior stream. Yes. It was such a good decision. Yeah, I thought it was a good decision as well. All right, more Sin initiation things. This is Met versus Metal Magnet Lady. Some people thought she was a dude, probably because she was bald, which is fair enough. But yeah, this is indeed a chick. It was pretty good. Met got to show off a lot of his powers. He was kind of wrecking shit, like slaughtering a bunch of the Sin's new recruits. So we got a bit of that. Kind of like a hype up Met a little bit, which is good. But it's not really, kind of like a one-sided smackdown, really. It's not really much of a fight. There's no real back and forth. It's basically just Met winning and you kind of like helping out kill like some of the fodder or beat some of the fodder. So it's not too much of a fight. But I think it was cool. I think it was pretty hype. It hyped up Met's character a little bit, I think. And yeah. Thank you for replacing Valravan, dude. Would have sucked as a side monster. Yeah, he wouldn't have been the way he was. It was alright. The MC2, actually, with the girl that defected from here. Yeah. MC had a little bit. But it was mainly just Met just wrecking everyone. I think it's the lack of giant hits that gave that impression. True. That's fair. Alright. The Legong fight. Michael versus his first monster. First real monster. Lightning. Yeah, this one. Ooh. Now this was a fight. This was a long time coming. I planned this one. I don't even know how long ago I planned this shit. Long time ago. I planned this before the Klaus arc. I planned this fight out. Okay, because I always knew how I wanted Michael to become a Superhuman. That was always that's planned very early on. So this fight, yeah. And what did I think? I wanted to, because the first fight first Michael fight with Oscar kind of showed how Michael would approach a fight when he has information on the enemy. And this fight is kind of like an extension of that, like how he would approach a fight if he knows nothing about the enemy. Because the monster that comes is totally random. He has no idea what's going to come, what's going to show up, what kind of pill Ella gave him. And so this is how a fight would go if he just says, yeah, whatever monster comes, I'm just going to win. I don't know what's going to happen, but I've made these preparations and these are going to let me win. And so that's basically what this fight kind of represents. He like booby traps the whole area, so most of it's like rigged to explode, including the place that he's sniping from. He's got his sniper as well, obviously, and then he's got a Gatling gun set up inside the factory as well. He's got what else he got? Can't remember what other guns he got. He had the drones as well. Yeah, he had all kinds of shit set up. Tiffany helped him out with it. I don't know if everyone caught that. Like, yeah, they had a conversation a little while earlier, like a week before the fight in game, or 2 weeks before the fight. He had a little conversation with Tiffany. So yeah, she helped get some of the resources together to so he could properly prepare for this fight. And yeah, Lei Gong, I think it was a good enemy for him. A very dangerous enemy because lightning is very fast and very dangerous. So most humans would die instantly. I think it was a good challenge, a good monster to pit him against. So there was that. I also think it looks cool. So yeah. Michael's plan starts off pretty simple. He grabs a sin agent from not a sin agent, one of Aldane's thugs from Alice. He snatches one of those, and he feeds him the pill instead of Ella because he knows that if whoever gets the pill is the one who lures the monster. So obvious choice. You lure in the monster using a fucking human, feed him the pill, lure him right into your trap. Then he does a bunch of things. He gets the drones out and starts trying to fight him, figure out how he attacks, and the drones all have cameras on him. So this is how he gathers information on the monster. He programs the drones to attack in certain ways and use certain patterns, and from that he learns more and more about the monster's fighting style, and he has more time to think about what he's going to do, how he's going to counter, whether or not it's hopeless or not. So that's his way of gathering information. The drones don't last too long. Lei Gong takes them out pretty quickly. And then Michael decides, yeah, we're just gonna nuke him. We're gonna blow the whole place up, and so he just blasts it. Yes, it sets the whole place on fire. Lei Gong's a pretty powerful monster though, so he kind of tanks that shit. And so Michael pulls out the sniper and goes for the weak points that he sees in the Lei Gong. And the Lei Gong isn't necessarily a very intelligent monster. It's not stupid, but it's not like a high IQ type monster. But he knows, he can feel the direction that the bullets are coming from, and so he kind of dashes straight to Michael. In a way, he's kind of some of his crystals got broken during the initial explosion, so he kind of puts him off kilter in the lightning dash. But he gets to Michael pretty fucking fast because he can travel like fucking lightning. So obviously he's going to get in really fucking fast. And that's where he finds himself in the second trap Michael laid, where he's got the Gatling gun and he's in the factory waiting for him, and it kind of unloads the whole fucking gun into him. And I don't want to go over the whole fucking fight, but basically it's just trap after trap after trap. That what do you call it? Factory's booby trap. He nukes that factory as well. It's basically, he's got a lot of plans on top of plans, which is I think how one would approach a fight like this. If you had time, if you thought it out properly, and if you had the resources, I think this is how someone would do it. How someone would win on an unknown opponent that you know is more powerful than you, but you don't know how much more powerful and what their weaknesses or strengths are. I think this all makes sense. But yeah, at the end of the day, he gets to a point where he's kind of out of plans. Lei Gong survived the second explosion. He's extremely powerful. He's crippled by it, but he survives. And Michael kind of feels, I've got a choice. I've got a choice right now. I could go to the hospital and survive these wounds, or I could stick around and fight and probably lose because it's been a tough fight so far. It's not been going so well. He's kind of tanked everything out there at him, and Michael chooses to stay, going full ham with the drugs. He goes max druggo. He's overdosing on this shit, and he wins. He wins in a straight up brawl against the monster, and I think it was pretty fucking awesome. I think overall this fight. I feel like I don't want to put too many in peak, but I'm going to say it's a peak because I really like how it turned out. I'm a big fan of how it turned out. I like the way Michael fights. I think it's cool. I think it was. I think it's awesome. I thought it was a good fight. Yeah, yeah. All right, what are you guys going to say? Peak, amazing, absolute cinema. So much prep was amazing. Peak 10 out of 10. Peak, best fight SS. Maybe peak, to be honest. Maybe. I'm stuck between peak and amazing. It might be amazing. I don't know. I'm just going to put it in peak for now. And no peak and nowhere else. Amazing. Michael had to prep hard for that. He did. You never know what's going to happen, what's going to show. Well, he had no way of knowing, really. She gave him the drones, right? Yeah, that's right. She gave him the drones. Michael has a lot of talents, but he's not like a computer hacker nerd bullshit or anything like that. Tiffany provided the drones that were or came already like with their set patterns. Michael can manipulate them to an extent, take direct control, like add different patterns for them. But he's not like a computer guy who can just like program these fucking drones like that. That's not his skill set. And he also doesn't have the resources to buy them. Well, maybe he does, but it cost him a lot. Michael was fucking terrifying, bro. Wanted all that smoke. He did not give a fuck. He did want all that smoke, yeah. Michael really win. I didn't felt like a Deus Ex Machina or something. Peak absolute cinema. Oh, I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I'm glad it didn't feel like a Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, good. I thought it was a post office. No, it was at the docks. I guess there could have been a post office in the docks. Get to see power, also so peak. Oh yeah, true. It would have been oddly cool if Michael got Lei Gong's powers. Twinsies were met. Yeah. It's kind of like a parallel, fitting for the brothers. Yeah. But prefer how you chose an apostle instead. Yeah. Now MC versus Lei Gong. Who knows? Michael's literally Batman. I don't know about that. Michael would die 9 out of 10 times. You mean if he was like still level 2? Could be. What about Armored MC? So if Michael didn't attack the Lei Gong, the grunt would have been infected since he ate the pill. Yeah, and he did get infected. The next day, when Michael wakes up, the thug is infected. Alice kills him. Michael vs. Brothers, yeah. Why was Tiffany willing to help Michael? They have a history. True peak, I'd say it was amazing. Those drugs work like magic. Pummeling a monster like that to the ground must require insane durability. Well, the monster was already crippled like pretty massively by like huge amounts of C4, sniper fire, Gatling gun, and all that. He was already the monster was already on the brink. It wasn't just the serum. It was just that the monster was already he was having a tough time. Love the fight. Michael vs. Oscar was what made me really like him. But this fight was the one that really made me think like, what the fuck? Were they feeding this man? Yeah. Theory time. Michael is into gilfs. Ooh, I don't know. All right. Another Michael fight. Next, Michael versus Met. This is one of the more recent ones. A lot of, a good amount of CG went into this. Pretty good amount. Yeah, Alice does some stuff as well. Alice kind of helps him out, but she's not immune to lightning, so she can't really do too much help. Alice is in a tough position in this fight. She had a rough time. But yeah, it was mainly Michael, and this fight was kind of to illustrate how big the gap between a level 2 and a level 3 is. Like, even though Michael can absorb so many of Met's attack, he's basically immune to his powers almost. Even with that, Michael still isn't a match for Met. Even with Alice, he's still not a match for Met. That's just how big the gap between level 2 and 3. And to be fair, Met's not an ordinary level 3. Like, he's very exceptional. As you'd expect from someone who's been trained in the same way Michael's been trained. It's not natural. But yeah. Even with all Michael's efforts, all his skills, and with Alice by his side, and with the ability to negate Met's powers, he's still not powerful enough to beat him. As for the fight itself, yeah, he does some So he has some good blows. They had a good clash back when Michael was still relatively fresh and strong. And I think it was cool. I think seeing the brother, even this just this scene here where they're headbutting, I think that was really cool. I thought it was really fucking awesome. So yeah. I don't know. Where do I want to put this? Yeah, difference between level 2 and level 3. Yeah. Because as you get higher in the evolution ranks, it just becomes harder and harder to beat those above you. Like a level 4 beating a level 5, that's going to be a tough time. A level 3 beating a level 4, that's going to be... yeah, that's going to be rough. It's always going to be rough, but level 2 to 3 is the biggest. And I think this showed that pretty well. I'm going to say... I'm not going to put it at peak. I'm going to put it at amazing. I don't think it's as good as the Lei Gong fight. Well... I don't think it's as good. I think it was good for what it was. I think it kind of like delved in a little bit to Met's character. It kind of revealed a little bit about Met's character. A little bit about Michael's character. Michael's character is very slow to progress, just due to how that he's presented. But I think it revealed a little bit about Met's character, and I like that. And I just think it was a cool fight between the brothers. I just think it's cool. All right, peak. Goddamn, it went so hard. Yeah. Amazing, this fight really highlighted the evolution gap between 2 and 3. Oh, yeah, Draco's got it. Very hype, honestly. The gap was bigger than I thought. Yeah, I mean, Ella tells people that between 2 and 3, it's a giant gap. It's a giant gap. And it's true for level 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 as well. Like, I mean, even between 5 and other 5s, the gap is the biggest by far. Yeah, the potential of being a level 5, the gap can go crazy. But between level 4 and 5 is still, 3 and 4 is still huge, and 2 and 3 is massive. 1 and 2 is kind of like the grace period you get, where you can kind of like fuck around a little bit with those above you. But once you get past that, you're kind of fucked whenever you're fighting someone stronger. Yeah. So, where did I get to? This has been a debate for a while. Some people even believe Michael could beat level 3 Danica. Oh, do they think that? I think because he's faster. After this fight, not so much anymore. Oh, the debate, yeah. Couldn't Duncan have beaten some level 4s though? Duncan is a unique type of level 3. And yes, he could have. But Duncan... He's been at this Superhuman game a while, for a very long time. So he's had plenty of time to gather power despite his level. Power akin to a level 5 at least. Yeah. Might be looking older than Michael, but wasn't he the younger brother? Yep. Evolution. Yeah. I like that he was actually going to kill Michael before Rena intervened. Yeah, there's a bit of it's good to have a bit of character insight as the fights go. You can have fights just for the sake of fights, but you want a bit of like progression in each. Level 3 doesn't have a cap on power like 2 and below. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why 1 can kind of overcome 2 in a way. It depends. Level 2 gets you plus 30 power. Level 3 gets you plus 200 power. What about level 4? Who knows? Who knows? You don't really see the gap between 2 and 3 so much. So this was definitely amazing. Yeah. When does aging stop? It depends on the Superhuman. All right. We're getting there. We're on the last line now. We're on the last line. Okay. This is Met versus... No, not Met. Sorry. Evander versus the MC. The twins versus the MC. This is a picture of him like smacking Evander with the fucking tree. Yeah, twins versus the MC. It's kind of a two-part. I kind of ended the one update like in the middle of the fight. So a lot of people were saying, what the fuck is this cliffhanger? What the fuck's going on? So yeah, that was fair. But yeah, I think I kind of concluded the fight in a pretty cool way. Where the MC is like waking up due to his tails like kind of slapping him around a little bit to wake him up. And he's like feeding his memories through his tails to keep him self-conscious. I think that was pretty cool. I think both Evander and Diviner have cool powers. Probably Diviner has a cooler power overall. But yeah. I think this was a 2v1, well 3v1 really, if you count Shen, who like kind of interferes like in the worst possible times. So there's that. But yeah. What else about this fight? Oh yeah, a lot of people like a lot of people didn't really like in the cliffhanger. People weren't really sure how powerful Evander and Diviner were. So a lot of people thought they were like a level 2 two level 2s teaming up on the MC, and they thought like what the fuck. Like I thought level 3 was supposed to be like tiers ahead, and it is. But they're both level 3, and I kind of like I added some lines that I think cleared that up in the sin initiation area. So I think that's fine, and that was fair. But yeah, kind of yeah. I think that's fair. As for what I'm going to rate it, I think it was pretty good. I don't think it's as cool as Met versus Michael. I don't. And the Aisheth fight kind of like took the main stage when this update came out. So there's that. Even still, I'm going to say very high. I think it's good. I think the twins are designed good, have good powers. And I think the way the MC fought them off was pretty cool, with how his tails would work with the constant unconscious thing. I think it was all pretty cool. Yeah. At first, I thought this VN was a horror. Then I realized it was an anime. Yeah. Time for Shen losing his mind because of the MC. Yeah. Not going to lie, that fight had me a tad bit salty. Especially since it was vague what levels they were at first. Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. It's more like a 3 versus 1.5. Yeah. Shen being a stun bot for the MC there. Yeah. Yep, they jumping him fucking weaklings. Yeah, you think so, eh? Shen needs a beating? Yeah. I don't know if the MC can do it though. I really want to say that one was peak. I don't know about that. He was outmatched and getting knocked out, but still kind of pulled through. Yeah, in his own way. Overall, it was pretty hyped to very hyped for me. I think it was pretty hyped. I don't know if I'd say it's very hyped. I'd say it's... Did I put it? I did put it in very hype. Maybe I should put it in pretty hype. No, it's better than Met versus the fucking metal chick. Yeah, it's very hype. Yeah. This fight really shows how MC gets better at adapting during a fight and how smart the MC can be. Yeah, he can be. Yeah. Well, maybe very hype. Maybe. Sala is probably 1,000 years old. We need her backstory. I don't know about that. This is my personal favorite fight. MC smacking people with trees was hype. Yeah, that's all right. That's fair. That's fair. I imagine you can't answer this, but if we let the Harpy girl go, will we see her again? You mean the Banshee girl? Could do. Why not? What would you change if you had a chance to redo the game again? Oh, well, you'll see when I actually do it. But there's a lot of shit. I'm probably going to expand. I'll change a lot of the early stuff. That's probably what I'm going to change. To get back at Shen, MC should give him memories of fucking Ella. Oh, who knows? I wonder what's more powerful between memory and fantasy. Yeah, don't know. As I've said, I love she's increasing confusion during this fight. Oh, Shen's, yeah. Yep, that's fair. All right. Met versus Evander. Yeah. All right. This fight. Sin initiation. You can either watch this like on the TV or on the projector along with Arena, or you can actually take part and you can fight Diviner while Met fights Evander. Now, this was a pretty cool fight. I think Evander has a cool power, and I think it meshes with Mets quite well. And yeah, it kind of ends in a bit of a draw. Which is, it's complicated. I don't know if I want to explain it here. But, Evander, technically, Evander has twice the amount of power he should have, depending on what's happening in his circumstances. I won't go too far into it. But yeah, Evander can become quite powerful. Quite a bit more powerful than when he fought the MC. So, yeah. There's that element for one. Evander kind of hints at it a little bit at the end of the fight. He kind of hints that he had some more secrets. I'm not going to go too far into it. I've already explained it totally in game, so people probably already know about it. But I'm not going to say it explicitly. I think it's fair for people to interpret as they will. That said, how good was the fight? I think it's about as good as MC versus Twins. So yeah, we're going to put it in very high. Yeah, I think it's about that level. I think it was good. I think it showed off both Evander and Mets' power pretty well and how dangerous they can be. Yeah, I like it. MC trying to fight without shapeshifting is always entertaining. Yeah. Evander double power, intriguing. Yeah, in a sense. Peak, nah. It went far too hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, for Evander during their final clash, was it a beam or him attacking Met's dragon form? It'll be revealed at a later point. Very hype or amazing. Looks like a beam in the scene. It does look like a beam, and it could very well be. I thought you said in game that him next to Diviner increases their power because they share a power pool. I do mention it a bit in game, but I'll leave that up to people's interpretation. But Evander can be very dangerous. We'll just put it like that. Would we get a chance to kick his and his sister's asses? Who knows? Very hype for me. Shows how OP Evander's powers are, even as a fresh level. Yeah. What Weevil means is that Evander was the true MC all along. Yeah, true. Fuck, I misclicked enter again. Yeah. Gotta love ads. Thank God YouTube on this side. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. This is Sin Infiltration, number 2, number 1, I don't know. You're invading Langdon's office, and you get triple teamed by Langdon's personal guards. His personal, like, superhuman bodyguards. Even though Langdon's not actually there himself. So yeah, that kind of depends on how you proceed. If you decide to proceed carefully, you kill them relatively easy. They can't do anything to you. You kind of like slaughter them. But if you're not careful during your infiltration, they'll already know who you are and what you're doing, and so they'll prepare a trap for you. You don't die from the trap because MC is like a cut above. It's not powerful enough to stop him. But they put up a decent effort in which they still get slaughtered in the end. So yeah. I think it was pretty cool. I liked how you can like just reach your head out of their helmet as like a giant tentacle and bite one of their heads off to get their memories and figure out their plans. I thought that was cool. I thought that was interesting. I thought their powers were decent as well. The what do you call it? The wires and the darkness spear and all that. I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty interesting. As for what I'm going to rate it, we'll just put it into pretty hype. It's about as good as Met taking on all his people. It was alright. Alright. We will need to consume both of the twins. Fuck Tiny Tits first, though. Yeah. How long were the Moon Twins superhumans? What did I say? A few months? A couple months? I might be changing the dates around after the Battle of the Diamonds. I kind of left a little bit vague, and I might clear that up a little bit when I go version 1.0. So it's not really revealed how. Yeah, I'm just cleaning something. How long they've been a superhuman? I think it might have been stated in game for about a month. About a month, but due to various circumstances, they've had an increased growth, forced growth. Which, no, I won't say that. Yes, she is, as she is better than Nico. Oh. Just look at those eyes. Divina does have cool eyes, and so does Evander. I do like how I did their eyes. When you have the jump on them, and Langdon is pretty cool, seeing the MC rip them apart without looking. Yeah, I think that's cool. I like the different variations. I like when a fight has different variations. I think that's cool. I think it adds to replayability of the game. It's important to have. Now they are mesmerizing. Average hit consumer. Yeah. Mere supremacy. Her eyes, that is. Yeah. Ella got her turn to flex on weaklings, and this was the MC's turn. Pretty hype for me. Yeah. Could have swore it was 2 weeks. But no. I think it's a month. A month. Oh, it would have been over a month, but I think I just summarized it as a month. Just general, a month. But yeah, I might change the times up. It might end up being 2 months by the time version 1.0 comes around. It depends on how I want to change the dates. I want to like spread things out a little bit. Yeah. But it just depends. It just depends. It could still be a month. But I think as it stands in the game right now, it's about a month. Yeah, Tanner said a month or two, I believe. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. A few of the Sin infiltration kills didn't grant any corruption, which I liked, but was surprised about. It depends why you're killing. When are we getting a Thanos flashlight, though, Papa Weird? Who knows? Thanos is ever 4, is he? Meant that as the question? Well, I don't know. Off-brand question, is there a Santa-inspired monster? I could do. Let's go. It isn't out of the equation. Weird. How did you even come up with the concept for Superhuman? This is such a unique and well thought out story. Did you do it on the fly, or have you thought up stories in the past before? I did. Superhuman I thought up on the fly, but I have thought up other stories in the past. Yeah, I'm always thinking about stories. But yeah, as for Superhuman specifically, I kind of thought it up on the fly. I mean, it depends on what you mean by on the fly, but I thought it up and then I expanded on it over like several months. I didn't just think it up on the fly and release something. But yeah. That's how it went. All right, this is a repeat image. We already did that. Repeat. Ooh, Valravan. The Valravan fight. Our bird monster. Starts off as Birdie fighting the cops. The cops don't like that he's ripping out people's hearts. They're not a fan of that. So they kind of like try and stop him. Eventually the military gets involved and he decides, yeah, fuck this. We're going to transform. We're getting all armored up in this shit. And so that's where the real fight kind of begins. And he starts slaughtering everyone. And just before he's about to slaughter Brianna, MC arrives in a cool scene with him blocking the sword strike and saving the girl. I think that was a cool intro. And I think it was a good moment for it as well. Like just as the MC gets taken in by Hero and it makes a big debut as one of their members, I think Valravan was a good boss for that. He's like Valravan was the final boss of the exposure arc, like where the MC is exposed to the world. And I think that's cool. I like it. I'm a fan. So yeah, its placement in the story I think was good. The fight itself, I think was very good. I don't think I'd ever done so many kind of like dynamic attack shots, like pose shots for a fight. I think it was yeah, I think it was really good. I think yeah, and then the choices you make as you do the fight, as long as on top of the skill checks, this is the first time I did this, actually determines how well you do in the fight. So if you don't get a certain amount, you could die, or you could win with help, or you could win by yourself with honor. And I think that's cool. That's a cool system. That's a cool system to have. So yeah, with all that said, Raven is peak. It might be my favorite fight in the game. It might be. Either this or the Daryl Reapers fight. Yeah, I'm just a big fan. I planned this one ages ahead. Like I was very worried I wouldn't be able to properly conceptualize it and then put it onto into game format, because I thought this one up probably around the Klaus fight as well, or before. I can't remember. But I thought this one up a long time ago, this whole fight. And like I said, this was going to be part like with Tiffany's thing as well. But yeah. The way it turned out was is even better than I imagined. And that's always good. Because sometimes it's just when you make something visual, it's not exactly how you're imagining it in your head. It's kind of like it can be disappointing, or it can just be fine. Like it's not necessarily worse. It could just be different. But for the Raven fight, I think it was notably better than what I had in mind. And so that's why I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I also like you got a little bit of his backstory, a little bit of his character as well. So yeah, that's why he belongs in peak. So yeah, peak fiction, peak. The bird is peak needs his own tier. Mount Everest itself, triple S tier, peak fight, peak one of the best fights so far. Loved every second of it. Above Klaus fight, he can't fight us over it. Word, yeah, I agree. We need Val Fleshlight too. Jesus Christ, Slayer. What the hell were those cops thinking? Yeah, you got to protect civilians. You got to do your job. Peak, no evolution, adapt or die. I really like it. I agree. Beat Val and became best bros. Even turned on Nico at the end. Oh yeah. Nico's happy if you can like take her by yourself. Take him by yourself. Uncle Val is one of the best fights. Yeah. We're talking about MC versus Uncle Val peak. Yeah. Why am I trying to reason with the dog? Oh, yeah. I know that, but when Ice has her power sealed, she's like D rank, but Val is still C, if I remember right. Yeah, but Val would have been D rank immediately after his crippling. It's just that he recovers some of his strength when he gets a heart and after feeding for a little bit. Chosen usually take a fair bit to regain the strength, just due to how massive it is. And because the ones that we've shown so far don't have like regenerative abilities like the MC. So yeah, I mean, I should right now is just the head, if we're being honest. So Weird World. Is there any fight you're dying to show, or yes or no would suffice? Yes, there's tons of fights I really want to show, but I haven't made them yet. So yeah, but which rank is S? I don't know. I love their dynamic after the fight as well, with taking a sort of rival role. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Better than Michael vs. Thor Monster? Yeah, it is. Like, if you want, you could put them like right at the front. I haven't really been ordering each tier like as they should be. I've just been kind of chucking them in whatever tier. But you could put Val. You could put that there. Yeah. Yep. Why hearts in particular? It's part of the mythology of the Valraven, the Welsh mythology. She's just a head. I mean, that's all some of us need. Yeah, true. I won't mention any names, but we all know who I'm speaking about. Is it related to the myth? Yeah, it is. To the Valraven myth. Yeah. Okay. The story goes, and I'm going to butcher this, is that a raven drinks the heart blood of a knight and becomes a knight himself or something, or the heart blood of a child and becomes a knight. Something like that. And that knight is the Valraven. We need more MC and Uncle Val moments. Maybe get the knight's powers during the process. Who knows? All right. These are repeats. The Banshee fight. This was interesting. Little adventure out with Tiffany. I like these little adventures as the side routes for the your time with Hero, where you go out, hunt a monster, have some fun like that. It was pretty cool. We got to see the weapon Tiffany uses. Like she gets a piece of equipment that like kind of puts her on another level. So we got to see that, and it's quite lethal. It doesn't kill the monster because it's still B rank, so it can't kill the monster, but it does critically wound the monster. And when it recovers, it's the MC's job to hunt it down, and there's a sex scene, so that gives it extra points. Choice for the sex scene or choice to kill. The fight itself isn't particularly interesting, if we're being honest. Nothing really happens. Basically, she just screams at you and you kind of walk through it because you're a G, and then you either slice her throat or cut her head off. Either way, you win. It's a pretty good fight. It's alright. Due to Tiffany reveal, I'll give it a pretty hype. The action itself is probably just alright though. I was distracted during that one. Don't ask me where I put it. Yeah. She had a fat ass weird. True, and we didn't even get to use it. Wait, did we get to use it? No, we didn't get to use it. She did have a fat ass. True. And people say I don't give ass content. Jesus. Alright. How many we got left? We got 2 left. There's only this one and this one. So, this is Tiffany versus Michael. Tiffany versus Michael. Right, yeah, their evolution. We got to see a little bit of not Michael character development, Michael lore development. What's going on with him? A little bit of weirdness going on with Michael, and his power. And so we got a little bit of a development for that. And then we also got Tiffany, who is also a little bit weird with her power in a very different way. And they're both, quite unique and quite powerful. I don't think I gave a winner. The MC kind of interferes beforehand, but I thought it was an interesting fight. I'd say it's pretty hype. It's better than the Banshee. Actually, should I go very hype? No, I don't know if it's very hype. The powers were cool, very neat fight. Since the MC had to get involved, yeah, very hype. Alright, it's alright, very hype. Nick's giving some hints, Xanth taking notes, the second telling his nephew to get outside of his son. Tiffany is an orphan. Would I say very hype? I do think it's like a cut above these ones. But maybe not Alice versus Oscar. And it's not a cut above Alexis versus Goliath. No, I think pretty hype is fair. It's just better than the Banshee fight, that's all. They just abandoned her there. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Last one. Very last fight. Nico versus the Hexenrin. Round 1. Nico versus the Hexenring. Also, this includes Cole and the other kids as well. Yeah, so we'll include that. So like Laurie and Dell are there, the MC is there, and they had their own little thing. They try and trap Cole in a crystal tail, but he like kind of burns through it. And then Nico versus the Hex go in. This one was a cool fight. I like it. I like the environment's changing and teleporting as they battle. Like, I thought that was a really cool concept. Like, they're clashing their transportation powers and like kind of warping the world a little bit. I thought the colors were cool, like drawing the actual CG. I thought that looked cool. Everything about it looked cool. I like that there's a choice of how the fight turns out, of whether like you back up Nico or you don't. If you back up Nico, she kind of like fucks up all the kids. Like while she's fighting the Hexen Ring, she kind of just throws the knife through them, kind of like slaughters them, just to show off how physically powerful she is. And she's kind of she's battling the Hexen Ring. Another good thing about the fight is it's very easy to make. Even though it was a really cool fight, it was very easy for me to do. Because, I'm basically just finding royalty-free images of different environments and just adding it to the scene as it changes. And I just thought, it was cool. It was cool. I think it's not the most important fight out there. But I thought it was cool. And just how cool it is. That's all. It's just because it's cool. I'm going to put it in amazing. It was a cool fucking fight. It's not the most meaningful fight in the world, but it was a cool fucking fight. And we get to see Nico in action for the first time. Is it the first time? Yeah, like the first serious time seeing Nico in action. Seeing how powerful she is. Yeah, it's just cool. Cool. Alright, amazing, mid. Love the visuals on that one. They're all boring. Yeah, you think so? It was the first time seeing an S rank besides Varavan in a fight. Oh yeah. Then there's the visual of the scene itself with Nico and Hex spatial clash disrupting the surroundings, along with seeing Nico finally fight after all of her build-up. She also fucked up Cole. Yeah, that was cool. Whether you help her or not, so that's alone should give her a peek. Yeah. What even is the Hexen Ring? A monster? A chosen? A monster. But a special type of monster. Just a really strong monster, yeah. A variant of sorts, if I remember right. You do remember, right? Very hype. Dimensional clash and level 3 Cole burning Nico, level 5. Yeah, he kind of like tries to grip her shoulder to like bit of transfer his heat into her, but she kind of like fucks him up for that. Let's go. I got confused during the fight and thought it was just Cole using his teleportation powers. Yeah. Hex is a mutant, I think he means, Hexen Ring, with a control over space and time, something only it could do. Yeah, that's kind of right. I liked MC's and Laurie's combo. I kind of wish they used that again. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But, yeah. Here we go. There we go. Took me forever to beat that fight. The Raven fight was intense. You're a natural writer, Wieldlord. I don't know about that. I don't have any formal training, so maybe you could say that. How far does gender bending go when MC transforms into female and others? Do they change into female biologically and chemically? From brain chemistry to genetic levels? Correct. From brain chemistry to genetic levels. How does Hexen Ring eat? He just sucks things up into the ring. Right? Now he like photosynthesizes. He absorbs the surrounding energies or some bullshit like that. Right? He's not carnivorous. All right. Yep, that's it. This is all the fights. These are all just repeat fights that I accidentally uploaded. So that's fine. But yeah. There we go. There we go. The full, my own personal fight tier list for Superhuman. There we have it. What does the Hexen Ring even look like? It's just a green ring? Yeah, it's just a green ring. It's a thing in mythology. Is that Jake when he fought MC or Jake now after he was allowed to live by MC? It's Jake when he fought MC. Without going into detail, obviously, where would you put the fights from the next release? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd like to think it's peak. I would like to think so. But who knows? Who knows? Oh, well, it's not a power level tier list. True. Never mind. My bad. Yeah, that's right. Weird World, I'm surprised you haven't had a moment just yet of the MC turning into armor for another character to protect, like Kill or Kill. It's possible. It's possible. Which tier list next? I don't know. There's still the Dick tier list. I haven't done that yet. But I don't know. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. There's a lot of things about the game I need to talk about. The tier list isn't really the important part. The important part's just talking about it and the philosophy that goes behind it, you know? Jordan is going to be at the top after MC's help. Yeah. MC becoming Witchblade, making lewd armor for his harem. I still never forgive you for what you did to Liz, unless... Anyway, that's the tier list. We got a bit more time. I'm gonna talk about Dragon Age for a little bit. We'll go over the trailer and watch it because that other guy was right. Who said it? Was it Eltrid? Who said it? Well, Eldritch. Someone said it. But yeah, I am a big fan of Dragon Age. Dragon Age is either my favorite or one of my favorite games of all time. And with the new one coming out, I am going to talk about it a bit. We're going to have a little chat. I didn't want to do it beforehand because I didn't want to get pissed off for this little tier list here. But yeah, if you're not looking to get into discussions about other games, or if you don't want to see me get pissed off, it's probably best for those of you who want to head out. Yeah, but I'm gonna talk a bit, and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, we'll read. Mission complete. Yeah, mission complete. We did it, boys. We did it. We've beat the final, the fight tier list. Look how they massacred my boy. Yeah, me too. That Marvelous trailer put me off, but the gameplay trailer was okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Got to stay because Dragon Age go boom. Yeah, I can't roll my ass though. I can't do that. I can't do it probably. If anyone wants to see old Dread Boy get exposed, here's a link with proper arrangement because I'm a slacker. Yeah. Will MC get into a proper relationship with a girl in the future? I'd like to think so. Being a dick style or just fuck around with every girl? It's a tough decision. I don't want to lock girls behind certain routes because this game is a long-ass fucking game. Like, I think it must be longer than being a dick. For sure. It has to be quite a bit longer than being a dick. And it's such a long game. I don't want people feeling like they have to replay the whole game just to get a fucking certain romance. But then again, I do like the aspect of having one girl who you're dedicated to. So what might happen is you might have like a main girl that you choose and then the rest you just still fuck for some reason or something like that. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. And I'm not sure which direction specifically I'm going to go. But yeah. I'm not going to make it like you choose one girl and you're not allowed to fuck any of the other girls. That's not going to happen. It's too long a game to do that. It's too long. I'll be chilling as well. I'm not as invested in the lore. I'll get around to doing deep dive one day. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, liked Inquisition was my first game in the franchise, but taught me to love the other games more. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy to get most, if not all, the girls. True. So if they miss it, that's on them. But I'd like to avoid all girls because none run. Fuck Christy and Kelsey. Gotta choose your main girl at the end. Yeah, exactly. You gotta choose your main girl at the end. Yeah, I think we're not even halfway towards the end. How much of the story is complete? 30, 50%? 98.5% or something. Something like that. Yeah. All right. Let's watch the Dragon Age. We're gonna give it a watch. I'm gonna give it a fucking watch. All right. Dragon Age. Oh god. All right. This is the trailer. Gameplay. I guess I should watch gameplay as well. People say that the gameplay is actually good for the trailer. I don't know how much I buy that, but we'll give it a watch. We're gonna talk about it. we're gonna. I'm already. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. All right, let's put this on. Ah, shit, it's loud. Is that loud? It's alright for me. I have watched this. Varric. A lot of people like Varric.
This'll take more than you and me.
I actually didn't remember this character from Inquisition. I had no idea who she was.
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
Yeah.
And someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
We're chucking full screen.
We're going into the Fade, aren't we?
Yeah.
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
What about Darkspawn?
Yeah. Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
Yeah, I don't.
You know there will be dragons.
Right. We'll need
The dragon looked cool at least.
fire in their blood.
Yeah, that was cool.
One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on.
They all just dive on him. It just stacks on instead of stabbing him. Yeah, good stuff. All right, all right, all right. Dragon looked cool. I'll say that. All right. I'm sure any of you who care about Dragon Age have probably seen a fuckload of people shitting on the game. Or this trailer, at least. So I'm trying to give it like my own perspective. Make it a little bit unique. Because this is one of my favorite franchises. Well, Dragon Age Origins is one of my favorite games. The franchise itself... yeah. Dragon Age Origins was such a good game that it can carry on its back a whole load of shit games as well. That's how good Dragon Age Origins was. And I have a feeling this is going to be another one of the shit games. But, I haven't played it. We'll watch the gameplay trailers, check it out, see if it's better. But yeah, we'll give it a few thoughts. For one, I hated the music. Did not like that at all. It sounded... I mean, the song itself, it's fine. Just why is it playing in a Dragon Age title? I don't understand. It just annoys me. Dragon Age has always been like a very dark, well, not super dark, like dark in the same way Superhuman is dark. It's never been like this upbeat bullshit. I mean, Inquisition kind of like hedged in that direction, to be honest, but not like this. Inquisition was still a dark fucking game. So, yeah, didn't like that. First of all. Now this. I don't like the trope where characters are so cool and so awesome and so, oh my god, that they're talking, having a good casual time while they're fighting. A lot of shows do it. It's very like a modern trope. A lot of shows do this where, like Marvel does this, like where they're having, like, you remember the Captain America, like watch the language or some bullshit like that? Like they're all having a good time, like because they're so badass, they can have a casual, fun conversation while they're also fucking fighting to the death. I don't like that trope. It fucking annoys me. I hate it. It pisses me the fuck off. I didn't like when Marvel did it, and I don't like it here. So I don't like this fucking Harding and Varric team talking while they're fucking killing people. I don't like it. If you're killing people, fucking kill people. All right? Jesus. That's one. We'll start off with that. All right? Moving on from that. Varric. This is probably going to be a hot take. But I think Varric fucked up Dragon Age. I think Varric fucked up the whole fucking Dragon Age story. Of the Dragon Age 2 characters, he's probably my favorite. Not saying much, but I think he actually had a good story. Him and Bertrand were actually... Like, the serious moments Varric has is actually pretty good. I somewhat like his character, but I also somewhat dislike it, because I don't like the... I don't know if I want to get into this straight away. I don't like how quirky he is. And this is a big problem. I don't like two things that are too quirky. Like, Varric's quirk is that he sees everything through the lens of like a storybook. Because he's a writer. And that plays into every aspect of his life. And sometimes it's interesting and funny. And sometimes it really gets on my nerves. So, but I think Varric started that bullshit, that quirky bullshit. And that quirky bullshit has carried on into Dragon Age for a long time, especially in this fucking trailer. I don't like quirks. Like, take Inquisition, for example. About half the characters are the quirkiest motherfuckers you've ever seen in any fucking game, ever, anywhere. In any fucking game. They're the quirkiest characters I've ever seen. Fucking, there was that elf chick who has literally no character other than being quirky. Like, she's the manic pixie chick. She's a lesbian. She fights for the people or whatever. And she's very crass. She's very... I don't know what the fucking word is. Vulgar. And she talks with that Cockney accent. Everything about her is quirky. I don't like it. It fucking annoys me. I can never take it. Nothing she says I ever take seriously. For one. That's one. Then there's the fucking Cole, the fucking spirit motherfucker. How he says everything that everyone else is feeling, but he's unaware that people find that extremely disturbing. I just find it fucking annoying. I don't like it. I know why they're doing it. They're doing it to make him feel weird and quirky. I don't fucking like it. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Stop telling people what they're feeling. No one cares. No one wants to hear it. Fuck off. I hate quirkiness. I hate this fucking... Like, Dragon Age Origins has quirky characters, but it's limited. It's like, there's like a scale. There's like 90... From somewhere between 70 to 90% serious, then a 10% quirk at the end. Like, Alistair is more in like the 30% quirk, where he's got some funniness. But he's also like majorly a serious character with serious problems. Then you go to Morrigan, where she's like 95% serious and like 1% quirk. Fucking... But in Inquisition, they're all fucking quirky. And it annoys me. Iron Bull is quirky. Where he's like the funny... tough guy, brute, who cares about drinking and fucking and like a very hedonist. He's a disgrace to the fucking Kunari, for one. Like, going from Sten to him is fucking... It fucks with my head. I hate it. I know a lot of people like Iron Bull, and that's fine. I think he's a finely written character. It's just a personal preference. I don't like the quirk. It annoys me. Vivienne being the cocky, smug cunt who's doesn't sees herself above every single other person in the world with no real deserving. I hate her. I hate Vivienne. She's a cunt. There's nothing good about her. She actually has a decently written story, to be fair. I can't get over her personality. She's a cunt. And then who else is there? Dorian. Fuck Dorian. Another thing, the fucking hedonistic aspect that all these characters in Dragon Age have. Why are they all fucking like so liberal about sex and all? I'm fine with having like people who are fine with sex, open about sex, but why are they fucking shoving it in my face? I don't like it. Some people should have some reserve about sex, some shame. Like, I don't need a lot. Like my game's a fucking porn game, and they're not this fucking hedonistic. Jesus, it pisses me off. Yeah, Dorian pisses me off because he's that cocky, hedonistic. He's like Vivienne, except a dude and less fucking annoying. So I hate him. Cassandra's good. One of the very few good companions in Inquisition. She's fine. I like Cassandra. Cullen is good. He's not a companion, but he's still good. Leliana's good as always. The diplomat, dark-skinned girl, Elysian, she's good. But yeah, just some of the quirkiness. And Varric started it all. He started the quirkiness. That's why I hate Varric. It was a long tangent. Sorry about that. But this is why I hate Varric. Because he started the quirkiness. He started in Dragon Age 2, and it carried over, and it's carrying over into this fucking trailer as well. Jesus Christ. Right. Moving on from that. That was a long fucking tangent. This thing where they have the names as they introduce the characters. Don't like that. The heist movie method or whatever, where you like gathering companions, you already know what their skills are, why you need them, and all that shit. Mass Effect 2 did it good, but as a general rule, I hate it. Well, I don't hate it. I don't like it. It annoys me. I'd rather you encounter these new companions as you journey through the world. And then as time goes on, you bond to them and you learn more about them and you learn their skills. I'd rather it like that. That's how Origins did it. You encounter these characters in the world in a tough situation. I don't like how you're like seeking them out like this. Maybe that's not how it actually is in the game. Maybe they're just showing it off like this, making it look like a heist movie, but it's not actually. I could be like massively overreacting, to be fair. This guy, yeah, seems fine. You know this bitch is going to be quirky. You just know she's going to be fucking quirky. You just look at her. You know, oh, she's going to be like that fucking elf chick from Inquisition. You know she is. Look at her. Fuck me. She's Asian, so she looks kind of hot. But, I mean, she could. Let me rephrase it. She doesn't look hot. She looks cute. So that's fine. We like that. We appreciate that. This guy looks like a fucking cartoon character. He looks like he's from League of Legends. I don't know why they made him look like that. Are his eyes massive, or is that just me? I don't know what it is about his face that makes him look so fucking weird. But yeah, this skeleton looks fucking like cartoony as well. Why? You seen so? Yeah, let's go this. Dragon Age Origins Tools. Yeah. All right. This isn't exactly what I was looking for. These aren't the ghouls I was looking for. Maybe I'm looking for undead. I just remember these motherfuckers. Yeah, one to this. I remember them invading fucking Redcliffe. Now these were some scary motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this is the gameplay one. I don't know what's going on with this motherfucker. I don't know why it looks like that. But whatever. Grey Warden, always love a Warden. He looks cool. He's got a cool design. Elf ears, so he's an elf warden. That's pretty standard. Yeah, fine. I don't know what the fuck this is. This better not be an ogre. I'll tell you that right now. This better be some like offshoot of an ogre, like the ogre's retarded baby cousin. All right. This ain't a Darkspawn ogre. Is he fighting Darkspawn? I assume since it's the warden, he's fighting Darkspawn. But this ain't no ogre. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. But yeah, for some reason he's got a griffin, which is cool because they're meant to be extinct. That's pretty sick. I assume he's going to be like a team up, like a 2-man fight. He's got like a ranger and he's like got a pet, like a D&D kind of thing. So that's fine. I don't know why he's fucking smiling. Find the goddamn Darkspawn, but yeah, fine. Yeah, Scout Harding. Didn't even remember her. She actually looks pretty good, to be fair. The freckles on her face, like detail-wise, she looks pretty good, if we're being honest. I also like how Varric looks. Varric looks pretty cool as well. Yeah. Yeah. Now this fucking Kunari chick, she better be fucking Tal Vashoth. I'll tell you that right now. Because if there's another fucking woman fighting in the Kunari military, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. The women aren't supposed to be like doing this shit. There's established law. Why are all the fucking Kunari women fighting these days? Jesus Christ. Yes, so she better be a Tal Vashoth, for one. Right? But other than that, I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, they all, for some reason, tackle him to the ground instead of, like, stabbing him or some shit. That was fucking stupid. And then, yeah, we get the fight scene of them all, you know, killing getting swarmed by people, killing. Yeah, it's fine. The fight of gods. Yeah, that's a tired old trope. Big ass fucking dragon. Now this looks fucking cool. This looks fucking cool. Let's be fair here. Yeah. Don't know about this font or this like fucking bright purple bullshit. But whatever. It's not a big deal. Anyway, that's my opinion of the trailer. I've already watched it, so I've come to a few thoughts. I fucking hated it. It pisses me the fuck off. We'll be fair and watch the gameplay trailer. Maybe it's not that bad. But just watching this makes me feel like it's fucking dog shit. That's just my feeling. My feeling right now. All right. Let's see what you guys have to say about the trailer. Writers don't get sex, IRL. That's why let me know. Yeah, true. Weird World. I see that Arcane recommended video in the background. Do you have anything to say about it? Arcane is fantastic. Amazing show. I can't wait for season 2. That's what I'll say about it. Maybe I'll talk about it in detail later. Make a review of it because it's a fucking amazing show. All right. Let's see what else you got. The gameplay is mid. I can't get your hopes up. Yeah. Well, to be fair, no. Dragon Age Origins gameplay was good. I was going to say Dragon Age gameplay has always been shit, but no, Origins was good. But it's better than the trailer. Marvel movie. Yeah, okay. Can't remember her name, but the Indian chick was sexy as fucking Inquisition. I don't know which Indian chick you mean. The one with the French accent? Oh, yeah, Josephine, yeah. It's crazy how much the Kunari have changed physically since Dragon Age 2. Yeah. That Kunari girl? I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck the Marvelization of everything. Yeah. Maybe this is just what the Zoomers want. Maybe they're doing their job right by making trailers like this. Maybe this is getting the fucking Zoomers. This is what they want. This is what they need. Maybe they're doing the right thing. I don't know. But for me, I feel like you could get Zoomers excited by a bloody fucking Slaughterfest trailer as well, to be fair. But, you know, I'm sure they know what they're doing. Honestly, if it's as bad as you guys are saying, I'm actually kind of worried for Mass Effect now. It's going to be shit. Since I'm more invested in that series, I love Mass Effect 2 as well. But I just know when they bring Commander Shepard back, they're going to fuck it up. I don't want to be thinking this, but I just know they're going to. I read the book leading up to this game, Tevinter Nights, and the tone of that book was a lot darker than this. This surprised me so hard. Yeah. The series would be effectively dead then. Age of Ultron, agreed. Wasn't Varric a redhead? I think he's just gotten old. I thought redheads didn't go grey or anything. I don't know about that. Sarah, Street Trash. Even Arishok in 2 was better. True, Arishok in 2 was cool. It was cool. They utterly butchered the Kunari between 2 and Inquisition. Yeah. Weird World, Josephine went hard, that is all. I don't remember if I did a romance or not. No. But yeah, I thought she was a fine character. The subtitle 2 is very cringe. Bitch's nickname is Veil Jumper, of course. Yeah. Bet she ruins it like the Borderlands girl. I can't remember the Borderlands girl. I haven't played Borderlands 3. I played 1 and 2. Lucanus appears in the books, and then BioWare did a short story on a website where they said he was dead, and now we find out through this trailer he's alive, lol. Yeah, that's a good way to reveal that. Nice. He's built like a villain. Yeah. Why'd you date League of Legends now? I can't unsee, Swain. Yeah. Sorry, mate. We're a long way from Braska turning his own clan into brood mothers. True. Her own clan, yeah. Do you remember back when 4 wardens were needed to kill an ogre? Yeah, you're living in the past, mate. Ogres, demons, they're all jokes. You kill them by the dozen now. They're fucking... It's all in the past, mate. Sorry. And 2 die. Yeah, true. The Kunari don't believe in gender anymore, so that's all got tossed. What? No. A woman's place is in the fucking... off the battlefield. That's the Kunari thing. What is this bullshit? Compared to how the Kunari looked in 2, so that Kunari chick in 4, it's crazy. She does look pretty cartoony, true. Sup guys, I'm back. Hey Song, what's Weirdo doing? Getting pissed about Dragon Age, that's what I'm doing. Arcane got me into League and I want my life back. Yeah, true. Arcane is really good. Wish League lore was as good. Well, it's going to build on League lore, so. Alright, let's watch this fucking gameplay reveal trailer. And get our minds changed and look forward to Dragon Age again. Alright, you excited for that? Yeah, sorry if I'm being a bit negative this time around. I don't mean to. But yeah, this is a game that I've enjoyed for a long time. And they're kind of fucking with it right now. So, yeah. Alright. First look. Okay. Captured from software development, takes place very early in the game. Cut for Swirl.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Oh yeah, Solus. I hate Solus, by the way. That might be unpopular too. I hear some people like him. I hate Solus. He's a, what do you call it, self-righteous prig. He's a fucking smug cunt. Like all his hippie bullshit about how that the demons aren't at fault. It's just humans who've been corrupting them. It's all humans' fault. Never puts any responsibility on the fucking demons. I hate that. It's fucking annoying. Spirits are at fault. Justice said in fucking Awakening, demons are spirits perverted by their desires. It's their fault. It's not fucking humans' fault. It's their fault. Yeah, at best you could say it's like half and half. But the fucking Solus, the hippie motherfucker, just says, oh no, it's all the fucking humans. It's all the humans again. Fuck off. Fuck out of here, Solus. You little pussy bitch. Yeah, but I don't like Solus. But I think his story is interesting, so, you know, Dreadwolf, yeah, let's go hunt him down. Fair enough.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus
Fuck
and
off.
stop Solus.
Nev Gallus? Who the fuck is that? Rook level 1, backstory, Shadow Dragons, custom appearance. Alright, so custom character, fair enough.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That
Half and half for
ritual
real.
is going to tear
Yeah,
down the veil.
obviously.
The only thing separating us from
Fucking
the Fade
hippie
and an endless
bullshit.
number of demons. I have to talk him down.
What the fuck? That looks cool,
Wait!
to be fair.
But I didn't do anything!
This game takes place in Tevinter, right? So that'd be like
They are
Tevinter
fast.
technology?
Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
They're gonna shoot her?
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if
Okay. Valtair from Inquisition. That's fine. I thought we got rid of those.
Too late.
the ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go. Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Watch out!
Okay, demons. Cool. I don't recognize that demon. I guess it's like a variation of a rage demon, since it's on fire.
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
Okay.
When the veil comes down,
People getting killed? That's good. I mean, not for them.
The whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Fuck is that? Is that like a... Is that like a variation of the Pride Demon? Like a cousin or something of the Pride Demon? Because like, it's got like the purple aesthetic. So it might be a type of Pride Demon. Fuck is that?
You're safe now.
Okay.
Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Here comes my pet peeve. Enemies that can fly, but just hover at the foot for no apparent reason. Yeah, true.
The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people
Lace Harding?
here.
And a lot of demons.
Alright.
Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Oh, the old dialogue wheel. Yeah. So, I miss the fucking just the dialogue options of Dragon Age Origins. I don't know why they had to go with the. It worked good in Mass Effect, but why are they trying to make this like Mass Effect? Just keep it like it was in Origins. You choose like through like 5 or 6 options of what do you call it? Just dialogue, like how they do it in Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is like more Dragon Age than any Dragon Age game past. It rips some things like 1-to-1 actually. Like there's a lot of inspiration from Dragon Age Origins in Baldur's Gate 3. And it's really good as a result.
We're good.
But this is fine. It's not fine. I wish it was a voice, no voice protagonist.
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Nev Gallus.
Tori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised
Okay.
our detective did something
Detective.
to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages. But their
Right.
timing.
So one of the companions.
The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Duma? Oh, that's the old god.
Shadow dragons.
Yep, I remember that.
You'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure.
Kind of the same problem with Fallout 4?
Huge.
True.
This is nowhere near my
It fucked Fallout 4 for me.
Try.
The voice protagonist. It fucked it entirely.
Follow me.
I had to wait till like a fucking mod came out to like get rid of it.
We've got company.
Alright, weird ass fucking demons. I have no idea what type of demons these are supposed to be. Floating around.
Here they come.
What's the quality on this? Okay. So they've got pure action this time. I think Inquisition they tried to keep it like a hybrid. Yeah, it seems like it's just pure action. The enemies aren't like damage sponges though. I like that. I feel like in Inquisition and in Dragon Age 2 they had massive pools of health.
I think that's the last of them.
Maybe Inquisition did it better. I can't remember. But I like that they're not too like they're not too chunky. Their health bars. That's fair.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down
Anyone else hate Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2?
Solus always talks
Yes.
about how beautiful
Yes.
the ancient world was.
Fucking hate it.
That world existed before.
Why would you make it a for one? Why is it a voice fucking protagonist again? Jesus fucking Christ! More demons. Why?
Even if his rich
It's not even like an RPG anymore. You just play as that fucking vampire Romanian accent bitch. Fuck. It's gotta be dog shit. I can already feel it. Like it doesn't even feel like Bloodlines 2. They should call Vampire the Masquerade fucking Elder or something. Like call it a different type. It's not Bloodlines. It's not an RPG. I don't know why they're trying to pull that bullshit. It's cool you knocked him off the edge there. That was cool.
Avenge our fallen brethren!
What the fuck are these like lines we're showing where the fucking projectiles are going? You think I can't fucking react to a projectile? I'm not fucking retarded. I can dodge a goddamn projectile. I don't need like the fucking line telling me that it's gonna fucking get me. Jesus Christ. I gotta get rid of that. Or at least add an option where you can turn it off. Because it kind of just ruins the immersion. Weird little question for you. I may have a camel dung sent to me by Tom if the update doesn't release on the 19th. Does Hero have a forwarding address? Think I'll send one to the captains? No, they don't, man. They don't take kindly to humans, alright? They don't want mail from you humans.
They're allies of Nev Gallus! Kill them all!
Okay. Alright, menu. You got one skill. Okay. I guess he's level 1 skill, makes sense. Is he gonna take control of Varric and fucking Harding? No? Yeah. Rogue gameplay seems fine. Hard to tell without actually getting your hands on it, feeling like the impact of each strike, but it seems fine.
Take your revenge!
The arrows don't seem very useful, at least judging by how often he's using them. Alright. Knife throw. A good bit of damage. Alright. Voice protagonists often make you feel less like your own character. At least that's how I feel about it. True. Yeah, VTMB 2 forcing you to play as an elder is a crazy choice. It's a dog shit choice. Hang on. Yeah, we saw her in the trailer. Interesting. You're not, but the Zoomers are. Oh, fuck the Zoomers. Alright. You humans? Yeah, true. Can't. Did you just assume my humanity? I'm afraid so. You fucking human. Alright? Fuck out of here. Those combat bars are going to be annoying to hear for the 1000th time. Alright, let's have a look at her. She's kind of hot. And if she let her hair down, open the blouse a bit, let the tits out. That weird fucking thing on her head is kind of distracting me. Is that like a graduation cap? That she's just put like sideways for some reason? She's got a veil as well.
It's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped.
Yeah, not really showing off her ass. So, this is one of the problems I have with a lot of games today. And Inquisition as well, to be honest. None of the characters are fucking hot. Why aren't they making fucking hot characters? I know this might just be my opinion as a porn game maker. But why are none of the characters fucking hot? Like, she's a fucking mage. She's not in fucking armor or anything. Why is she wearing like a bikini robe or some bullshit like that? Like, have her fucking ass hanging out. Remember in fucking Morrigan, her robes in Dragon Age, they had showed her whole fucking midriff straight to her neck. Her tits were like half hanging out. And then the fucking Isabella in Dragon Age 2, she had massive fucking tits. They were fucking giant. They were like like fucking my tier level tits. Fucking Isabella had some massive tits in Dragon Age 2. And she wasn't afraid to show them either. She had the full cleavage going. Yeah, for sure. And then, yeah, like I said, Morrigan. But Inquisition, all the women in Inquisition were fucking dog shit ugly. For one. These characters look a little bit more attractive than the Inquisition ones, to be fair. But why aren't their fucking tits out? Why isn't this chick's tits out? Why? At least a little bit of fucking cleavage. Jesus Christ. You're fucking killing me over here. This is supposed to be a game where you romance the goddamn characters. Why aren't I seeing any titty? That Asian chick didn't have any fucking tits out either. Jesus. We need to step this shit up. Fuck me. There's a prudes. Nobody has their dongs out anymore. True, we need some fucking bulge physics. GTA 6 trailer had some tons of people went ape shit. What, did they have their tits out in GTA 6? That's what I'm talking about. Not that Rockstar cares. Big companies have too many employees and don't want to get into PR or HR trouble. Yeah, fuck them. Like, they were doing this shit back in the old Dragon Age days. I don't know why they're not doing it now. Fucking annoying. Oh, what a goddamn hot character. Like a Stella Blaze character. Oh, she looked fucking good. She looked fucking good, I'll tell you that. And that pirate from Dragon Age 2 had an ass. Yeah, that's Isabella. Yeah, she was packing both ends. She was great. I mean, as a character, she was kind of dog shit, to be honest. But she looked good, so. Blizzard used to make some hot characters, but ever since the allegations, they've been turning women into fruits. Yeah, true. Japan still based? Yeah. You can always trust the fucking overseas ones. It's just these fucking... I don't even know who makes Bioware these days. Not tits out, but girls twerking in different body types with sexy girls and all that. And South Korea somewhat. Also to hell with Twitch ads. I've got like 3 in a row now. Fuck me. Yeah, I have no idea how to control the ads. I've got to figure out a way to fucking control that shit. Jared says, true. Characters stop being good looking to appeal to the masses. Why would being a fucking average looking fucking Joe appeal to the goddamn masses? Being hot and having your fucking tits out, that'll appeal to the goddamn masses. And same for the dudes. Make the dudes hot as well. Why not? Fucking give us a shirtless Kunari fucking jacked motherfucker like Iron Bull. Iron Bull was fucking like that. Jesus. But in game, there must be some girls with their tits out. It's GTA after all. Good. That's how it should be. Get their tits out. What we like. Fucking hell.
They thought the same thing.
It's cool stuff, to be fair. Like a little sword rapier stuff. That's cool.
Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
But in game, there must have been some girls with tits out. Yeah.
local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have
Find Solus.
the Shadow
Okay.
Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Oh yeah,
Friends
background,
said
Shadow
if I was
Dragons,
working in
gotcha.
Winter, the Shadow Dragons
All you need to do is look at Varric and just know his designer really has a thing for chest hair. Yeah, true. Oh, going for the aggressive
We haven't got
approach.
a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus.
The voice actor for the main character is good, to be fair. He's a good voice actor. Look at that fucking hat.
I haven't seen Solus in person.
You reckon she can actually see, like, up with that thing on her?
Similar to what you get in Elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Oh, she means the
Let's
statue.
go.
Okay. Fair
Before
enough.
this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages.
So?
He told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god.
I also don't give a fuck about elven gods, by the way. I'll get into that later, but yeah.
Well,
Looks like she just graduated. Yeah, true. She's still wearing the fucking hat.
Let's go.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
Team discovers Solus High and Illuvian Gate, the portal he used to escape the city of Minthrathas. They step through the gate. Alright. Is that like the mirror, the magic mirrors that Morrigan had?
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
Okay.
And there's your ritual. The power
Sounds
of
elf-like.
I've never seen anything like it.
Statues.
The tremors are getting worse.
And more of these floaty demon boys.
And we've got demons.
What kind of demons are these? Do they give a name when you find them? No, they don't have a name. It's a shame. Oh, they got like a... Oh, no, I'm just imagining things. Well, no, they do have multiple health bars. They have the orange health bar, and then they have the red health bar. Okay. Alright. I thought I was imagining things for a second there. No, why he used the bow when he was like a foot in front of him, but fine.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fades are
Rule 34 of those things finna go crazy. Yeah,
Come
true.
through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
The team battles their way deep into Arlethan Forest until they arrive at Solus Ritual Site. So just skipping through shit. It's fine. Get to the action. Fair enough. The guy playing isn't very good, to be fair. Yeah, it could do. Alright, that Pride Demon offshoot. Oh, it's just called Pride Demon. Wait, they didn't actually redesign the Pride Demon to look like that, did they? Like, is this actually just the new Pride Demon? Or is this like an offshoot, like cousin of the Pride Demon? Because this shouldn't be the fucking Pride Demon. Another asshole that's just hovering for no reason. Exactly. The Pride Demon should have fucking feet. Let me... Dragon Age Origins. What a Pride Demon should look like. Yeah, this should be this motherfucker. Yeah, look at this shit. Yeah. This is the Pride Demon. Fuck me. He's a fucking savage. Yeah, look at this bad boy. Yeah. Fucking beast. Not that fucking floaty bullshit. Glowing neon light kind of cunt. Fuck is this? Yeah, look at this cunt. Look how awesome he looks. This is the kind of monster I'd want to draw. Jesus. I'm just going to assume that this other cunt is like an offshoot. Like it's his lame cousin. Alright? So, that's what we're going to assume. Okay.
Watch the lightning!
Purple lightning. Fine. A lot of bullshit on the ground. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem like he's very good, to be fair. Why don't they get someone who actually knows how to play a game? Oh, he's getting some dodges in. Why doesn't he have legs? Those fire demons from before had legs. Okay. Right, that same attack again. Landing on the floor.
How did demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Is that how Pride Demon works? You're too egotistical as they come for you? It makes sense. I suppose. As far as boss fights go, that was
Everyone all right?
pretty. Yeah,
Let's get to Solus.
wasn't the best boss fight I've ever seen. I don't know why they'd show that, but yeah, the gameplay seems fine. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, now shoot him in the back. Demons. AI companions telling you to dodge things? Gee, you think? Yeah, true.
I'll take it from here.
They're going to tell you Solus did some shit to them? Yeah.
Positive. You three
Yeah, maybe
shoot
that's
the
why.
demons off
Maybe
the
they've got all that
Varric,
glowing bullshit because Solus has done something.
Just because an old friend asks nicely.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
He needs someone to sell him another option to help him justify changing his mind.
You better give a good fucking argument then. Because back in Inquisition, he won't change nothing.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
True, you here to kill him
He
because
was
he's a
my
cunt.
friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him.
Alright, I guess he's got some plan.
To me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
The plan is, if he doesn't listen, I'll just shoot him. Fine.
More demons.
Well, obviously they're not stopping Solus this early in the game.
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Ah, Chuckles, yeah, that's what I used to call him. I remember. That's a pretty cool shot. Solus looks actually pretty awesome here. Looks like he's got in his hand like a little knife.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Yeah, arrows do piss all damage. Might as well just combo them. I always play mages in these games anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, use it when he's got like 1 health left. Boiled egg looking ass. Yeah. Fucking Solus. Get the fuck out of here.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world
Okay.
in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Oh, so he does care.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen.
Oh shit. Oh, he's pissed off. I thought it was going to turn him to stone for a second there.
People are always dying.
Well, true.
It is what they do.
Okay.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
What were
I don't like that.
powerful?
What if we disrupt the ritual?
Okay. I don't know if if it's worth complaining about. I'm not gonna bother. It's nothing.
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
What? They're gonna
Varric needs us to
take down the
hold them
scaffolding?
off.
That was by intention.
You two stay here. I'll bring down the statues.
What's he doing?
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is
Bit of gameplay, not gonna lie.
Storm
Well,
can
to be fair, they're level 1. Although I don't know why they're showing off level 1 gameplay if this is this is what they got. Give them some skills or something.
But you'll need backup. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to
Okay.
step back and deal with the demons.
I'd bring the mage personally. Oh no, okay.
Let's
To
go
avoid
on.
spoilers, I guess.
Ned, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
I feel like with that sound effect here, like orb should like load or something. That's fine.
Stand your hesitance. What now must be done. Being cast to a combat.
just stabbing it. Why don't they let you just do combos outside of combat? Like Devil May Cry lets you do it.
Why tear down the veil?
Jesus.
Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago.
Yeah.
Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
Yeah, because you love spirits and hate humans. You fucking pussy bitch.
We need to push
Fuck
it
out of here, Solus.
I'm with you.
together now.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
I don't like that.
Push.
Yeah. I wonder how long you can pause there to make it more awkward for Varric. Yeah, true. Nope. That's tough. Nice. Well, that's one way to do it. Why does he care about the statues? Well, they had like light coming out of the statues, right? Oh. Fuck is that? Those demons? Were they like elven gods? I thought the elven gods were dragons. Like they would do Mart and all that shit. I thought they were like, they built like the ancient Tevinter gods were also the ancient elvish gods. Maybe that was just my speculation. But I thought they were dragons. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe those are just elven gods. Or maybe they're just demons. I don't know. Anyway. Just give a prompt to break it? Yeah, true. Why make you do all that? Wonder how long you can pause it. Yeah. So Solus is 0 out of 2 for these giant rituals now? Oh yeah, the whole purpose of Inquisition was him fucking up the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, true. He's not very good, is he? 3-second rule video? Yeah. I thought he was a god. That's what they say. It's like a pretty pussy one. Fuck, I'm EP as fuck right now. Think I'm gonna go memories. Well, see you, Song. Thanks for dropping in. Don't twist your balls. Honestly, overall, I'm not impressed. All right, let's think about this. Let's think about this. I didn't see any companion gameplay, so maybe the other classes are cool. But overall, Rogue seems pretty underwhelming. It seems pretty boring. I don't see anything interesting about it. You use slash for a bit, and you can also shoot for an arrow that does piss weak damage that I don't know why you'd ever bother with. It just seems alright. It just, yeah. Like, I wasn't expecting the gameplay to be anything amazing. And this is about what I expected. I knew they were always going to lean into the action combat bullshit. But this actually seems worse than Inquisition, to be honest. But maybe that's just me liking the old Origins gameplay better. That could just be me. That could just be me. Leaks say you can't directly control companions. What? Why? So it'll be like Mass Effect? What, where you like give them orders? This might be a Saints Row situation. Oh, fuck me. You can't control your companions. But why? That's... You tell me I'm going to be playing as that fucking rogue for the whole fucking game? Jesus. You know, I wish more people would copy Final Fantasy VII Remake. The way they've adapted like turn-based combat into action combat is really fucking masterful. I wish that more games would do it like that. Because this doesn't seem like it has any elements of turn-based in it at all. Final Fantasy VII Remake did it really good. They did it right. I don't know why they didn't just copy that bullshit. But you can't control your companions. So you're stuck with the one class throughout the whole fucking game. Jesus. Where people prefer Saints Row 3 over the reboot? Yeah, I do. It's closest to Dragon Age 2 of all previous installments. That isn't good. Is it closest to that? The gameplay, maybe. But Dragon Age 2 had some spongy fucking enemies. This one at least doesn't have the sponge enemies. You can order them to focus targets and use combo abilities. That's about it. Can you do the tactics like you could in Dragon Age Origins? In Origins, you could command them in every way. You could, well, not every way, in a bunch of different ways. You could control their AI to do certain things and use certain abilities in certain situations. Can you do that? Because that was good. You should still be able to play as them though. You can choose your own class and background. Yeah, but if you only get to use one, if you want spongy enemies, play Homefront: The Revolution. I don't want spongy enemies. I fucking pre-ordered that game. Yeah. Jesus. One, no companions. This sounds like not a good thing. Harding. She's a dwarf, so I'll forgive her not being in a bikini, even though she should be in one. Wait. Is this something they're showing us because it's a trailer? Or is it actually showing in the game where they actually announce the name of the character and their fucking job and role and shit? Is this actually in the game, or is this just for the fucking trailer? Because this is fucking stupid. We should be discovering this shit by ourselves, like by playing the fucking game. We shouldn't be getting told this bullshit. I'm hoping this is just in the trailer. This isn't part of the actual game, because this is just fucking stupid. Jesus. Especially redhead dwarf pussy. Yeah, true. Dwarf pussy go hard. Yeah. But she thick. Yeah. Holy shit, Weird World, creator of one of my favorite games. Hey, 30-old. Thanks for dropping in. We're just talking about Dragon Age at the moment. You missed the fight tier list. You can see the VOD. It'll be up on YouTube. But yeah, now we're talking about Dragon Age and how much it annoys me. What it's become. Miss Dread getting exposed to. I don't know. Is Dread still in the Discord? I don't know if I have a problem with Dread or not. I don't really care either way, to be honest. He left recently? Maybe I banned him. Was he one of the guys saying the N-word? If he was, then he probably got banned. That's probably what I'm going to... Where are the fat titty women? True. He did get banned though in the past. What kind of fantasy game is this? Dragon Age. Said N-word not long ago. Oh, he said the N-word long ago. I don't know about now. No. I don't know. If he said it, then he's probably banned. I banned a bunch of people doing that. Anyway. Scout. Hero. Yeah. I don't like this. If this is actually in the game. If it's just the footer trailer, it's fine. Dialogue wheel. I already talked a bit about that. I prefer a voiceless protagonist. That's my prefer. Couldn't he just make another Discord? Oh, he could. I remember only playing Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. You should play Origins. It's by far the best of all of them. I'm just popping in to say how much I love your game, to be honest. Probably going to eat soon. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, sleep, I assume you mean. Yeah, fair enough. No worries, mate. Thanks for popping in. I'm saying hello. We appreciate it. Well, at least Doom looks cool. Yeah, that fucking chainsaw shield, that looks fucking awesome. Yeah, true. Anything else I care about? Oh, right, the enemies. I don't like the enemy design. To be honest, I like the demons from Dragon Age Origins, even Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. I don't know why they made them these weird, floaty, veiny, glowy boys. I don't know why they did that. This looks. It doesn't look. Doesn't look serious enough. It doesn't look like graphic enough. They should be like seeping blood and pus and all that bullshit. They should look monstrous. I don't know why the demons are looking like these fucking hooded cunts. Like they're even showing what's inside the hood. If you gotta have hooded motherfuckers, at least have the hood inside dark. So you add like mysterious. Maybe there is something scary beneath that. But nah, it's got this fucking glowing shit underneath. Fuck me. Kind of makes me remember Destiny 2. The character voices the whole game. Voices the whole game. Then out of nowhere he speaks. Did they do that? That's fucking stupid. If they did that. Yo, Ghost. How's it going? Made him look like Dark Lurker from Dark Souls 2? Yeah, true. True. My only real issue with Dread was that he kept dragging my name through the mud saying I said things that just never happened. The messages clear that up. Yeah. Fair enough. I don't know why, but this game reminds me of Hogwarts Legacy. Dementors or something? I don't know. It's just weird. There's a picture of ogre bosses. They don't look like this, at least. Let's Google it. Valgard. Ogre. Let's have a look-see. Corn? Yeah. This looks cool. Yeah, that's Inquisition. Yeah, the classic ogre. I don't really see it. I can't really stuff like fully searching it up, but fair enough. Yeah. The city looks fine. It's good graphics, I'll say that. And for Tevinter, who's supposed to be like this masterful, magical kingdom or empire, it looks good. Looks good, I'll say that. Fucking enemies though. Why are they dressed like this? They look so fucking stupid. They look really fucking stupid. Just give them a fucking mage hood, alright? A long flowing dark cloak, fucking cool ass staff, spiked and all that shit. Give us something cool like that. I don't know why they're all this fruity, weird coloured bullshit. Don't like it. Don't like it. First picture on the search, I think? Yeah. Damn chat, did I miss the tier list? Yeah, you missed the tier list, mate. Sorry, mate. I was like, this motherfucker speaks? Yeah, true. I'm still waiting for Mass Effect 5, but this makes me nervous. They might fuck that up too. No, they're gonna. I don't know. I feel like Mass Effect fits more in the direction that BioWare's trying to go these days. So they might be able to make it good. Andromeda was dog shit though, so. But yeah, I feel like maybe they can do Mass Effect good. I hope. Because I love Mass Effect as well. I've played all the main Mass Effects. Like 1, 2, 3 and Andromeda. But yeah. Hopefully they get it good. They get it good. The art style has been downhill since 2. Yeah, true. I don't know, weird. They fucked up Miri's ass. Who the fuck is Miri? As long as Shepard stays dead, I don't know if that's happening. That beautiful succulent ass. Who the fuck's Miri? The game industry feels weird at the moment. Yeah. They made Asari ugly in Andromeda, which is a crime. Yeah, they're meant to be like the most appealing race to every race. Not going to get a good Mass Effect before EA pulls the plug and sells off the IP, so never. They should sell off the IP. Sell the fucking Larian. Sell Dragon Age to Larian as well. Sell everything to Larian. Get them to make this shit, because BioWare can't do it. They're not. Oh, Miranda. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, Miranda. Jeez. What, they fucked up her ass? How? Miranda's ass shots did wonders on my childhood. Oh, you're right. How they made the camera like pan up. Yeah, that fucking bullshit. Yeah, fuck that. But then you just mod that fucking shit back in. You make it mod her ass even fatter as well. Just why not? Fuck that. Alright? Fuck off. Fucking BioWare. Yeah, gameplay's fine. Environments are fine.
Point.
She should be hotter. This coat should be open, like showing cleavage. Get rid of these fucking sleeves and that stupid fucking hat, and she'll look fine. Her face is fine. Just let her hair down a bit. That's fine.
I haven't seen Solus in person.
Alright.
Than I'd expect my city.
Yeah, more fucking phantom bullshit. Yeah, that's fine. Not really a fan. Pride Demon, they fucked up, assuming that's actually a Pride Demon and not some like offshoot. But yeah, they fucked up the Pride Demon. Yeah, Varric is alright. Yeah, Solus. Solus was cool, to be fair. Oh, I like him better that he's evil. When he was pretending to be a good guy, I hated him. But now that he's evil, I don't actually mind him that much. He's still a fucking pussy. But I don't mind him too much now that he's fucking evil. That's fair. That's fair. If you want to be evil, be evil. That's alright. Don't know why these devs think people want to look at average motherfuckers. Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck would I want to look at an average looking chick? I can look at an average looking chick anytime I fucking want, alright? I want a fucking supermodel tier chick. These people are supposed to be exceptional in every way. I want the fucking the good shit, alright? For whatever reason, having big breasts or big ass is a negative. Average girls are fine. It's stupid. Just make it massive. You don't have to go like all the way into my territory of big. You don't have to go that far. But, you know, give them some D cups, you know? C cups at the very least. Come on. Jesus. Give us something. And their tits out. Yeah, their tits have to be out as well. Don't hide them behind the fucking coat. Have them like fucking... let us see them, alright? You don't have to show full nipple, but let us see them, alright? Jeez. They could go into that territory. They should go to that territory. Solus, yeah, Solus is cool. Varric is being stupid. Like, what was Varric's fucking plan? He didn't say anything. What was the plan to convince fucking Solus? He said, I know you want to be a good person. Let's listen to it. Please? That's his plan, please? Fuck out of here.
It must be healed. Veil is a wound in demons. I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Alright, let's listen to this.
It must be healed.
That was the problem? Okay, yeah.
Drowning the world in demons.
I drown the world in demons.
I have taken
Alright.
precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
So was that his plan? Just to let him know that demons are gonna come out as a result of this plan? That's the big convincing point.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen.
Okay. Destroys the crossbow. I don't like that he names the crossbow either. It annoys me that how they make such a big deal out of it.
People are always dying.
Yeah, true.
How?
Stand your head.
Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago.
Yeah, so what the fuck was his plan? You just tell him, see, listen, mate, you probably don't realize this, but this is going to cost a lot of lives. There's like demons and shit coming out here, you know? So if you could just, you know, just cut back on that for a bit, we'll be friends again. That's his fucking plan? The fucking Inquisitor tried that shit already. So fucking stupid. Then there's the fucking statues crashing and shit.
Pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling.
You telling me Solus can't like fix this shit properly? Fucking elven god. And where the fuck are his lackeys? Didn't he like team up with the elves or some shit? Like elves were trying to like they wanted to return to being like proper elves again or something, and so they started following Solus. Like, does Solus not have lackeys? Does he not have fucking elves helping him out? Why is he by himself? Jesus. I don't know. Game devs are now more conservative and avoid controversy. Yeah, they're conservative, all right. Going back to the old days where the women can't show their fucking ankles. Jesus. The money is the main priority. Yeah, that's true. That's true for everything. And I don't follow them for that. I just think it's a stupid way. I think they can make just as much money by fucking showing the tits. In fact, I think they'd make more, if I'm being honest. Geralt is old man and hot though. True. Varric, people are dying. Solace, skill issue. True. For example, look at the Mortal Kombat series. The new Melina looks fucking hot. I mean, her tits aren't as big as they used to be back in the old Mortal Kombat days. But the new fucking Melina, I'll say, she looks fucking hot. I'll say it. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. She looks hot as fuck. Isn't Solus gay or some shit? No, he romances the female elf chick. If you're a female elf, he'll romance that shit. Solus is into chicks. In the GTA trailer, had some thick girls, and there was people crying about sexualizing the female body and seeing women as objects. What, the fans were crying? All right, fuck them. Meanwhile, the same motherfuckers be like, we gotta be inclusive and have representation. Yeah, representation when the video game girl don't have huge tits and an ass. Yeah, true. Yeah, representation. Represent the people that I want to see. That's all it means. That's all it means, mate. And that's true for me as well. That's the kind of representation I want. I just want people who represent what I want to see. So fucking hot chicks with big tits and a fat ass. That's all the representation I need. It's true for everyone. But that said, I wouldn't be opposed to the other kind of representation that they're pushing. It's just that they're not okay with my kind of representation. That's all. So that's not fun. But yeah, if you want to have like the gays, the blacks, the trans, or whatever, I think games have had this shit for ages, and no one has a problem with that. Nerf of the baddies is insane, and the costumes became way less revealing. Yes, we need more revealing costumes. We do. He probably killed his lackeys for some random ass cause, but they're elves. You're supposed to love the fucking elves. Kitana was a baddie though. She was. Weird World, random. But you ever watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force? No, I haven't. Solid TV show. That shit wouldn't air today. I should check it out then. They fight hunger. Kitana was even hotter. Was she hotter though? Was she? I think there's something especially appealing about Melina, and I think Melina's tits were bigger. I'm pretty sure that's true. They could be even bigger. I mean, if I was in charge. But as it stands, I think Melina's tits are bigger. Solace seems like a future enjoyer. True. Yeah, I guess. MK9 was peak female design, buff as hell, and fat titties and ass. True. Even Melina with that fucking teeth face shit, even she was fucking hot as fuck. God damn. Representation equals don't put anyone in the game that I might be jealous of. True. Most fans love it, but some loud minority were really pissed. Yeah, I feel like that's like fading away. I think Twitter is getting less and less relevant in all that shit. People care less and less, I think. So hopefully we kind of like swing back into like a normal range where we have the hot chicks, the hot dudes, and as well as the representation that all the other guys want as well. You know? We have them both. I feel like we're going to swing to a healthy middle there. I think that's fine. That's fine. Give us a fooder as well. That's representation. Give us a real fucking fooder in the game, alright? Like Carne from Nier is the only fooder I can remember. Give us some more of that, alright? Weird World. I kid you not, I have had 9 game devs on F95 privately message me to not ask for dog content. It is, if not the funniest shit. What, they ask you to stop like talking about it. Really? That's, I don't know. I feel like you just let it go and it just becomes funny. It becomes a meme. I don't see it as a harm for me. I don't see any way how that could harm me. I don't know why they're losing their shit about that, but I don't know. Maybe they have their reasons. I'm not going to judge. Baldur's Gate does sexy people and representation pretty well. True. Lae'zel is hot as fuck. Shadowheart is hot as fuck. Karlach is hot as fuck, if you like the muscle mummy. God damn, and they let you see their tits as well. Now, they're not the biggest tits, to be fair. But that's just because they have the same generic models for all the chicks. They don't add any variation at all. So, yeah. Like, depending on the race, of course. Because they already have to have different bodies for different races. Which is fair enough for them. But yeah, Baldur's Gate chicks were hot as hell. Shadowheart. Goddamn Shadowheart. And her voice actress. Oh my god, Shadowheart's voice actress. Jesus, she's in Elden Ring as well. She's a good voice actress. God damn. Fuck me. Jesus. Yeah. I still got to do a Lae'zel romance run in Baldur's Gate. I still got to do that. Get that full experience, you know. I wonder how much space this game is going to take. 150 gigs. Where's my asexual representation in porn games? Asexual. I'm sure there's asexual. Sten is kind of asexual in the Dragon Age Origins. In a way, you know? What's your type? I don't know what you mean. I always thought Melina was the hottest. Yeah, true. The fact that she can bite your dick off is it's kind of crazy, but it actually makes her hotter. Yeah. A porn game where a chick comes onto you and you get a no dialogue and the credits roll. Yeah. Yeah. Melina was a dime. I'm going all in on that. Yeah. How much sex can be avoided in Superhuman? Almost all of it. Incel speedrun? Yeah. Weird World. Now, I never asked for it on any of their threads. They just asked me to never ask. Why are you so famous that devs are preemptively asking you not to ask for fucking dog content? What is this? Are you doing this on the regular? Are you doing this to like some super big big game dev? What is this? Why are they preemptively asking you not to do this? What kind of shit are you causing here, Scyther? What's going on? But I never wanted to fuck the actual dog. Yeah, sure, mate. Sure. Wait until Peter comes in. Yeah, Peter's going to get you, man. He's going to get you. I think some devs watched you or saw me on the main Superhuman thread. Oh, so they just saw it from my game. Jesus. And they're just preemptively saying that? That's weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. Well, why do they even think you're going to play their game? Huh. Baldur's Gate chicks don't have the biggest tits, but they got nice heart-shaped asses and a well-rounded body. True. You don't see that many fat chicks in fucking Baldur's Gate 3. That raspiness. Am I getting raspy? I've been sick for a while, so I'm probably getting raspy. Superhuman was almost asexual until out of nowhere Christy ruined it. Yeah, true. Sorry, mate. No virgins allowed, right? Because I don't recall ever asking to fuck her in the dog form. Jesus. Dev checklist. DM Scyther to prevent dog content asking. Yeah. Scyther has a dog fucking aura that they can feel before the questions even comes. Yeah. Weird World. My reputation precedes me. A lot of it could be cleared up with me making things more clear. But honestly, I have a bad rep I have. I love the bad rep I have. Yeah. Don't get mauled, Scyther? Yeah, true. Weird World, when are you going to make a Dragon Age themed game to bring back the big titty girls? I don't know. It's got to happen. It's got to happen, though. It's for sure going to happen. Man. Dragon Age, eh? All right. That's enough of that. Do I have any final notes? Do I care about? Nah. I think we're done for today. How long we been doing this shit? Does it not tell me? What's going on with this? I don't know. Whatever. I assume it's been going on long enough. I'm fucking tired. I haven't slept all day. We're getting towards. Yeah, it's been 24 hours now since I last fucking slept. I'm getting fucking tired. I'm fucking tired. All right. So we'll finish off these comments and then we'll head to bed. Man, W Weird World, you a cool ass dude. Oh, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. I'll still beg for dog pat scenes, so yeah. Bro is making time to read comments. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck else am I going to do? You know? What else am I going to do? Only emotional smiting from Weird World? Yeah. Update looking good for this month still? Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. How long was the last update? How long ago was the last update? When did I release it? It's been about 2.5 months. I feel like the 3 months is the time that I said, and that's the time I want it delivered. So more or less at the end of June. More or less. So yeah. I want it released on the 3-month mark. That's what I want. Automod held a message for reason race, ethnicity, or religion. Allow will post in chat. How many more days must we suffer, Chinaman? I don't know, man. I don't know. A while. Have a good sleep, Weird World. Thanks for the stream. Sleep deprived Aussie. Let's go. 24-hour without sleep. I feel for you. Yeah, it's been worse. But I just had a lot of work to do. That's all. Can't wait for your vampire game. It's my hope since Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is going to be shit. True. Jesus, why would they make it that fucking random elder chick? It's not even that it's a voice protagonist. They're just taking away the character creation entirely. So fucking stupid. Why? Why would you do that? It's not fucking Bloodlines. Call it something else. Call it like... There was another... I played the other Vampire the Masquerade game. Was it called like Inquisitor or something? Where you play as like a crusader from the old ages? And it's not called Bloodlines. It's called something else. Why don't they do it like that? Where they just separate it? Because it's not Bloodlines. It's not Bloodlines 2. Why would they even pretend that it's Bloodlines 2? It's so fucking stupid. Why? Just doing to fuck with us. That's why. Fucking stupid. Retarded. I hate it. Jesus. Alright. Could we expect any more Angelina content? Yeah, possibly. Argues that's too racially motivated for Twitch. What is? Vampire the Masquerade? I don't know, man. If you can't be Malkavian, it's not Bloodlines? Yeah, true. How am I supposed to be a fucking Malkavian now? Funniest shit. Funniest dialogue. Explore mental health. I want to be a fucking retarded hot chick, alright? No, that was my Malkavian character. I played the chick for the Malkavian because she looked fucking hot. Alright? I want to be that. Why can't I be that? Alright? Some crazy bitch. Random question before you go. But are there any characters based upon people you know? I did that once with a character in a novel I'm writing. The funny man in my novel is based on my cousin. Not really. Not for me. A lot of the characters are kind of based on different aspects of myself, but they're not really based on anyone specifically. I wish there was more customization in Bloodlines. Yeah, true, but it was just like a limited game, limited budget. What I wanted was like a fully beefed up Bloodlines where you could do that kind of shit. Full customization. Like, come on. Hot lady with tits out? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that elder looks serious as fuck. Imagine her as a Malkavian. I know, look at her. Why is she so fucking serious? Fuck out of here. Why are the chicks in all these fucking new age games fucking cunts? Like, to be fair, I don't even know that she's a cunt. Maybe she's a nice chick. She didn't seem like one, though. Why are they always fucking serious with no fucking sense of humor? Like, I don't need massive sense of humor. I just need like a little bit, you know? Just a bit. Like, even fucking Sten from Dragon Age has a sense of humor. And he was a serious motherfucker. Jesus. Yeah. What's Angelina's condition? Is she a superhuman? Depends what happened to her. I want to be a retarded hot chick. Weird World 2024. Yeah, true. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. I don't give a fuck. She's probably not a superhuman, just infected with a disease or something. You can speculate on it. The rat disease, yeah. People are ass at writing women, so they think to make them more dominant is to be a raging bitch. Yeah, exactly. Like, Alice is, in some ways, kind of a cunt, but she's the kind of character that you still like. Like, you can sympathize, you can understand the character. At least I think, maybe I'm just jacking myself off too much, my own characters. Maybe I shouldn't be using my own characters as an example. Maybe that's in poor taste. Yeah, I don't want to jack off my own characters too much. But, yeah, I don't know. You don't need to make your character a cunt to make her like a badass woman, you know? Fucking hell. Jesus. Doesn't have to be like that, man. Because they're strong and independent women. Yeah. You can be strong and independent and you can be nice. It doesn't have to be fucking the worst person out there. Jesus. I'd jack your characters off. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be fine with that. Alice and Angelina, best girls. Why? Because they got the biggest tits. Enjoy him. Christie supremacy in that way. Your characters don't feel cunty to be badass. I'll say it. Yeah, I try not to make them be. Like, I have characters that have tempers, you know? Like, they lose their shit, they're temperamental, but I don't know. I try not to make them like cunts, you know? Like people that you want to hate. That's not what I try and make them. Like, they're not always serious. They have their softer side. They have their funny side. There's other aspects to them other than being like a strong badass and all that bullshit. You know? You don't got to be like that. You don't got to be like that. Yeah. Used to hate Alice at first. Well, she was kind of a bitch at first, you know? You got to see the other side to her. The only cunt would be Tiffany, but she gets softer. Nico too. Yeah, exactly. It's like, grow to like the character, you know? You don't have to like instantly click with them. You just, as you develop, they kind of like grow on you, you know? Danica is the bitchiest character in my opinion, but it doesn't go too far. Danica is kind of a bitch. But I feel like it's in kind of a different way to the serious, no-fault kind of cunts they ship out these days. Maybe that's just cope from my part. But, yeah. I hate Amber too, not because she's bad, but because she bores me. Liz, though, fuck her. Do you mean you want to fuck her? Or that fuck her? Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway. Yeah, we're done. We're done. I'm fucking tired. We're finished. Let's do that rating. And yeah. Do the rating, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Go to fucking bed. All right. Now, how do you rate again? There's a dashboard. Gold raid channel. Here we go. All right. Anime waifu, big titties. What ASMR? Huh. Yeah, here you go, guys. That's some ASMR to relax to as you go to sleep. I assume that since I'm going to sleep, everyone else in the world is going to sleep as well. So we're gonna do this raid. All right. Lol, no. Yeah. So, adios, guys. Thanks for coming. Farewell. And see you guys on YouTube too. Thanks for coming.